a chew.
It does look like that, doesn't it? Oh, we're live! Hello. We'll try not to all shout at once. We got in trouble with the mics last time, didn't we, team?
Yes.
Everyone fed and watered, Lisa? You right?
Yeah, and I've got my
Halls?
Yeah, that's the one.
Got my
yeah.
You got
And I can breathe clearly.
Halls.
Other brands are available, like we used
Lock
to say.
it.
You know?
Sorry, we don't have to do that anymore.
No,
Nah, Halls, they're delicious.
Blackcurrant. Can you smell it?
Menthol, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to part 2 of the craft day here. As you can see, the full lineup is back. Lots of new things coming up. I'm going to go down the line in just a second. Hi, team.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Dan.
New stuff, new dyes coming in. But what are you going to be playing with at the start?
We're going to play with the Dazzle Paste briefly. I'm just going to kind of nod to that because there's much more experienced crafters here that can use the Dazzle Paste than I. And I'm going to look at the new dyes.
Is that you?
Oh, dear.
Who's that?
That's not me.
Not me. It's not normally me. I normally never have noise.
Lisa?
No.
I mean, it's one of us.
Someone's ringing me. Will you stop?
Stop.
Well,
It's a what?
Hang up. Since my update, it's done all sorts.
Is it?
Oh, it drives me nuts. I don't know how to turn off all the noises.
Do you think it's you?
I think it must be you.
Do you want to go and... Or should we just let it ring out?
I'll let them go.
Let them go. Yeah.
Answer it.
Anyway, I know you're watching on YouTube. I know you're watching on Facebook. If you're on your phone right now calling Leonie, thank you for stopping. But I'm going to pass the microphone down because there's new demos, new stuff going on for the next 2 live hours. Miss T, please take this.
Yes, I'll take this.
What are you up to?
Well, I will be using the A Year in Bloom, which is one of, well, in my eyes, the most beautiful collection of embossing folders I have seen. It's all beautiful florals. Every image is amazing. 12 to correspond the months. But one of the things I love, and I know, I think you love it too, is that each one has got a different. So one is more like a pattern, another one is more like a tapestry. Yeah. The other one is just more like top down, then the other one is bottom up. You know what I mean?
There's
Horizontal.
a party.
Bottoms up, Paula.
Top down, bottoms up. Wow.
You guys.
Paula. Top down, bottoms up.
Right. Well, I'm going to be looking at a fantastic Papercraft Society box. This has got a huge discount. Huge.
Club members, best price around.
How do you know this as well? You
Has this been done without your knowledge?
always,
Lisa?
always.
We're going to unbox it live on air as well and just have a little play around with what's in here.
Excellent.
Yeah, looking forward to
the
that.
value for money
Leonie.
is ridiculous.
Oh, Kathryn.
And the box itself.
Kathryn.
Catherine, Danny stopped you in. It was you.
No, it definitely wasn't mine. It definitely wasn't mine.
Has it got a dog on it?
Mine's on silent in my bag. Mine's in my bag on silent. It's not mine.
It's Katherine's.
Probably mine. After the update, it keeps binging at me and everything.
That wasn't a bing, Leonie.
Always do
That was
me.
a,
A phone call.
that was a phone call.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I thought all that were off. It just offends me, does the noise. Anyway, I'm going to be looking at the stencils again this hour, and I will be using the brand new Dazzle Pastes again, but something slightly different.
Ooh.
Because they're beautiful.
Fabulous. Thank you, ladies.
Fabulous. Here's the mic.
Thanks, team. Right.
Retreat.
Retreat. Everyone
Retreat.
retreat. Go. Ladies, you're free to go, I believe. Keep your comments coming in, by the way. There's a new giveaway for the next 2 hours. Oh, yeah, preview's not on. Preview's not on. For the next 2 hours, comment the word Friday. You were commenting craft. Now comment the word Friday on any Facebook or Instagram feed because you will get five of you 500 loyalty points. Now, whilst I
talk about the retreat.
Yeah, I'm getting there, Freeze. I'll get in there, I promise.
Give him
It's
time.
a full page in.
Yeah.
Lisa, talk about the retreat. I'll put this mic on.
Oh dear. So the joys of live TV, eh? So retreat, 28th of November. It's going to be 3 nights. We will be having everything from great food, great competitions, great crafting, great demonstrators. There's going to be so much going on. So you can arrive on the Friday, you can spend the entire weekend with us and craft away. You can get evening entertainment. You can sit there and craft in the evening on your own if you want to, or with a group of friends. Absolutely up to you. And the accommodation is booked Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. And we will be announcing very soon pricing and how to book. We need to just work out how we're going to accommodate the husbands that want to come along. well, not want to come along, but bring their wallets along normally, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you find that?
Someone's got to do that bit. My husband.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
What are you telling me to do?
You're on.
We're in Vision. Okie dokie. Right, so I'm
Yeah.
going to let you get ready if that's okay.
Yeah, yeah, great.
If you've just joined us, I'm going to fly through some products on this. Of course, it's a craft day, it's all about demonstrations, but you can get hold of the products. The first one right in front of us here is the Dazzles. It's a 10 brand new Dazzle Pastes, which are absolutely extraordinary. Lots of demonstrations happened earlier on, between 10 and 12. There'll be even more this show, and Elise is going to touch on them. But the ladies, Leonie, Kathryn, Paula, etc., are going to be using them as well. So if you want to get hold of these brand new Dazzle, and you can see, particularly even like, oh, that's one over, the bubblegum there, how different interactive they are on different surfaces, different colours. So for you to shop and get your brand new Dazzles, the only people in the world right now to get hold of these, shop Dazzle on Facebook, the word shop Dazzle on Insta. But of course, on the website, Lisa Horton Crafts is where you can go. Can I show you something else, though, that you didn't see demonstrated last show? Are these two. Brand new for today as well, the leafy butterfly frame and just a heart. And just to show you a couple of examples, again, Lisa's going to be using these through the new die cutting machine, which that Spellbinders die cutting machine is on this show for all of your embossing folders, for all of your die cuts after all. But the layers you get through here, maybe using your fundamental dies, maybe using something else. But Lisa's going to be showing you these dies. I've got to show you the other ones as well. They're just a heart, which is perfect, isn't it? If you're looking for some new inspiration for Mother's Day, maybe you make and sell. Mother's Day is the end of March. How cute would that be, for example? Just note to say, I love you. Thank you, Mum. Thank you for all your support. And maybe it's a new mum coming along. But the main dies in here are from the dies on the screen right now. Is it shop dies, Adam?
It is shop dies.
How much is it?
$34.99.
Ooh, okay.
From 50.
So £16 off by shopping right now. So we'll go back up to 50, $34.99 right now for both of those together. Right, I'm going to give you the Papercraft Society box if I can, please, friends. This is worth what? $27.99?
Yeah.
You got to be in the Lisa Horton Club to get the best price anywhere. Best price anywhere takes this under 10. Is it set up? Wicked. Under £10 to get hold of it. If you're not, it's just above. So it's still one of the best prices, the best price. And again, it may be an hour's time. Kathryn's going to be unboxing this. You see exactly what's in it for under a tenner. But if you don't want to wait for that long, shop box. You can get hold of yours. It's number 61 in the whole collection. But to get Lisa's take on it, that's exactly what you're doing on this show right now. Let's talk in bloom if we can. A year in bloom. Again, Lisa's going to be demonstrating for like the next, it's already 8 past, 20 minutes. Then Paula's going to come in and use these. If you want to see what Kathryn did with hers, you can have a look back there. Of course you can. But 12 embossing folders, as you spied, for $99.99 for all 12 different, a different flower featured every single month, but also a different orientation, a different pattern. 2. So to get hold of yours, shop Bloom or on the website, Lisa Horton Crafts is where you can find them. I'm going to fire through some inks if I can, Adam. Night Sky is, you know, I'm going to lay them up next to each other so there's a lovely shot of them all. Look at this. It's almost like we've Marley know what we're doing. Oop, here we go. So some of these are either brand new, never been available individually, or back in stock for the first time. Night Sky is at the front. That's what's on the screen. Shop Night to get hold of yours. You can see there the Dye and Pigment ink interference range works beautifully alongside many other of Lisa's inks and re-inkers as well. But to just get that on its own, that's what's on the screen right now. Very berry, and a lot of you were talking about this in the comments. If you're watching on Facebook, Insta, YouTube, comment along, say hello. What do you want to see? Hi to the team. How much do you love the craft day? So many of you are watching for the first 2 hours. Shop Berry on Facebook and Insta. We'll put one of those in your basket. Shop Berry. The whole shop thing doesn't work online on YouTube, but you watch on YouTube and you can still comment, say hello. But if you want to shop interactively, you can do it on Facebook. Or, of course, everybody go on the website, Lisa Horton Crafts. Use your points after all. Also comment on Facebook Friday. Just the word Friday. You will be one of potentially 5 people to get 500 loyalty points. And we drew that at the end of 12, just before 12 o'clock. So a lot of you now have those already in your account. Maybe you can use it on this. The final one, solid black for your detailing work on your stamps. Or actually, Kathryn was talking about using it to brush over some of the embossing folders if you wish, but it is an ink pad after all. Solid black. Shop black We'll put it in your basket for you, or go on the website and you can go for it there. Adam, do you want me to keep going, or shall I dash back?
Let's dash back.
Dash back, because we're ready. The craft day is all about inspiration. So a lot going on this afternoon, particularly that the details for the retreat has all been finalised, which is terribly exciting. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Dan.
Shall we?
Shall we?
What shall we?
I'm going to kind of mix it up a little bit, Adam.
Great.
I'm sorry, just to cause Adam a nightmare.
So what's up on the
I
screen?
just feel, because of the time, can I borrow the black ink pad and the night sky? And I can
Yes.
do something very quickly. Now, this is just a little technique, but this is before I get into the dyes. I was going to do the dyes and the paste, but I might leave the paste to the ladies.
Sure.
We've got to split the time.
And you did a bit of pasting earlier on, didn't you?
I did a bit of pasting.
Got pasted
earlier
then.
on. Right. So let's bring in a piece of white card and a piece of black card. Okay.
What are you looking for, Ad?
What you can do.
What should be on the screen? Solid black?
So, sorry, Adam. I'm going to be using either the solid black or the night sky.
Okay,
So
fine.
whatever you would find easiest to put on the screen for me. Right. So the solid black is awesome because it literally it does what it says on the tin.
I forgot to show these. We'll show them at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But what I wanted to show you is if you're using white card and you pop black ink down. Now this is like a really solid
yeah.
black. Super cool black. And I'm going to leave that just to dry for a minute. So we'll forget that's even happened for a second. And then we're going to change our brush. And we're going to use the, now is that the, I need to get a different brush for this.
Okay.
We're going to use the night sky. So the night sky, when you pop this onto white card, I mean, even now it doesn't look black. It looks just like a really dark gold almost. And when I place this down on the white card, you can see now it's kind of got, it's almost like got a bluey hue. Can you see that around the edge of
Blue
it?
hue.
And then when you hold it,
Oh.
it goes completely gold.
Hold up.
All right.
He's coming on too.
He's coming on.
Here he comes. There you go.
Move this out of the way.
Game on.
So you can see the black is really black,
Mhm.
and then the white kind of goes gold in different lights. So when we use it on black card, we get completely a gold look straight away. It's such a gorgeous colour. Let's just add some ink. And as it dries, it gets brighter and brighter.
Oh, so maybe towards the end of this hour.
There you go. So that is night sky on
Wow.
black card. Now, if you want to use the night sky, if you want the gold, excuse me, if you want the gold to show up on the white card, you can quite easily add ink over the top of the black. So that's solid black.
Right.
You can add your gold ink. So if I just add the gold ink here, leave that for a second, and we'll watch that dry, and you'll see that now will change. So if I hold that up again, bring that forward.
Here we go.
Can you see the black around the edge? But it's now turned it to be gold
Mhm.
because it's on a black base.
Yep.
So if you've got a stamp, for example, so say you have like a solid, I don't know, a solid butterfly background, you could stamp it in black ink and then leave the stamp in position, stamp it with the night sky, and your butterfly would become gold.
Okay.
So you don't have to like buy gold ink to work on
Yes.
black. Does that make sense?
So will that gold sort of transfer onto other, like maybe a blue ink,
Yeah.
or maybe
Yeah.
darker tones? I'm thinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can really change it up. So, you know, we talk about, you know, this is a really great staple. It is because it not only works as a stamp, you can start using it and mixing it with your others. And you use it with your interference inks as well. So it's going to change all the colours of your interference inks. as
Awesome.
well.
Now then, they're both available for you. The black, of course, and night sky. If I can quickly hold these up, Adam, and I'll point at the camera too. This is also available for you now individually, which has never been a thing before. And you can spy the difference between the white and the black cardstock too. You can see it on that big camera there, but you can see it in just a second. The very berry.
It's
Look
gorgeous.
at that.
So the red is like a pretty pinky, I don't know, it's really hard to describe. But then, as you say, you put it onto the black card and it's literally green.
Yeah.
Literally green. So it's a very pretty set. Great for Christmas as well, but it doesn't have to be Christmas at all because that red is beautiful. It's actually going to be really cool for what Kathryn's doing.
What, with the box?
With the papercraft side.
Okay.
It'd be so cool.
One of the most popular additional items going in baskets in that first 2 hours of part one, with the dazzles, with the platinum. After all, shop Berry if you're on Facebook and Insta. On the website, just search Cloud9 Berry for the first ever time getting that on its own. Okay, I'm going to put that down.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
talk about the dyes as well. So
Go on
we've
then.
got dyes on the show as well. Now, I didn't touch on these this morning at all because we
Save them.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't do everything at once. Got to do it justice, haven't you? Yeah.
So let's have a look first of all. The first one we've got the one with the butterfly on it, which
Leafy
is
butterfly.
the leafy butterfly. So you get a lot of dyes in here. So you get your outside cutting edge, you get a die that cuts your outside edge, and it cuts the detail for you.
Really want you to move that way.
Sorry, do you want me to go this way a little bit?
Oh yeah, there's now.
There's
There's graphics.
Oh, I didn't think about the graphics.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
here, you can see here, you've got an outside cutting edge as well. So you've kind of got two layers here. So the outside layer could be your card base, and then you've got your layer that sits inside, and you've got plenty more layers in there. 4 flowers, and then in the back, you get your butterfly. You get your inner pieces of your butterfly, so you can have your solid butterfly if you want to, or you can put the detail in, and then you get sending love. So it's a great set just to use on its own.
Ah, there's an example of the sentiments there, aren't there?
Very, very good example. So that's using quite a lot of the dyes, actually, pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
But they are really lovely. So they work on larger cards and smaller cards. Just really pretty little set.
Righto.
And then the other one we have, let's move that one out of the way.
Just a heart.
Just a heart. So I started to take this one apart.
Oh.
So we get our base die, which is lovely. So you still get those scalloped hearts in it. And then you get the die that cuts out just the hearts. So if you just want to cut all the hearts out within this die, like so, you can do that. So you can have like an open heart. And then we've got all your matte layers inside, and we've got the just a note on the back, and you get the beautiful heart inside as well.
That's a good example. Look at that.
Very good example.
I really like the ones little bunting out. These are the ones that we saw Paula using before.
Yeah.
But aren't these lovely? Yeah.
Looks like bunting, doesn't it, in the corner?
Yeah.
10% gone.
10%'s gone already. Only been on for, well, demonstrated for 3 minutes.
Okay. I knew
Oh,
this.
that's nice.
You see what I mean? So this die will cut the hearts out, but it won't cut an outside edge.
Yeah.
So you can cut just that into the card. So any circular dies you've got as well, it will work.
I like these little
Yeah.
smudges and splots that Donna's popped in.
It's so cool, isn't it? And of course, you can take the little hearts out, paper piece them back in different colours. And then Tina's made that really pretty, like tone on tone.
Yeah.
Really, really lovely. Just using those from
And
the
those.
centre, and your sentiment fits right in the middle.
Divide, already over 10% of that stock has gone. You can shop dyes if you want to, but more importantly, on the website, you can find them all there. Brand new for part 2 of All Things Craft Day. You still got 12 minutes.
That's fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm
You're
going to
like,
write.
cheers, guys.
Okay.
Fair.
I'm really. No, Dan, I've got to tell you something.
Go on.
I've never cut on my machine before. I've got to christen the machine today.
Here we are.
Oh, twitchy.
So when we get it out of the box, this
You
might be
mean-
your. I know a lot of you already have die cut machines, but you're upgrading to this one. Maybe you've never had a.
So it will say here, platform base, platform top, cutting plate, cutting die, and then we'll put our die on, and then your cutting plate. So it tells you exactly what to do. It also does it for a regular embossing folder, or how to emboss a die that has the ability to emboss, how to build an embossing folder sandwich, how to build a 3D embossing folder sandwich. So it gives you every option. It also comes with your shim. So some people have embossing folders.
You've got to come back now.
Sorry. Honestly, I don't know where I'm going. Some folders are thicker than others, so you have a little shim if you need to use the shim with your embossing folders. But you also get your adapter plate. Now, your adapter plate is for your 3D folders. So you take away everything. You have your base plate, embossing folder, and that's all you do with my folders.
Right.
Simple. If you find they're not giving you deep enough impression, just use the little shim. You're good to go.
In fact, sort of thing that like Kathryn was covering last hour because she embossed with it. Like maybe it's not a 3D embossing folder.
Yeah.
That's where the shim's maybe going to come into play. Maybe you don't need it for the 3Ds. So this machine has embossed today, but it's never die cut.
No, it's gonna now.
New plates. No, have I made this up? That I can order plates individually?
You can.
You can, can't you?
Yeah.
If you want, especially with spare cutting plates, which are plate number C. Number C?
Yeah. Letter C. Letter C. Right, so I'll pop this in, that's the base. Now I'm a bit of a devil. I always like to keep one plate for cutting into. So try and avoid cutting into both your plates at once.
Yep.
So that's, you do that because if you're using mirror card, because your mirror card is so textured and it's highly shiny, you will pick up all your cut lines in your artwork once you've cut it. So if you keep one of the plates clean, it avoids all of that. So I'm just going to show you this little die, and this is just going to cut into your card. So I'm not going to do anything fancy. This is just to give you an idea.
Tape it down.
No, nothing.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop that in on your green, lovely green plates.
The first die cut on the brand new Platinum 6 die cutting machine. Loads of extras in there as well. Even though you get extras in there, you're getting more money off also, even before the 169, right before your club discount.
So straight away, first cut. And already you can see it's cut every single piece. There's nothing really left in the die. So now you've cut into your card. So quite easily, move that machine out of the way just a bit. You could now take another colour card behind it. So now you've got your detail, and then you can, if you want to, you can then take one of the circles, cut an aperture out if you want to. You can mat and layer these, place these on top of each other to build a shape as well. So really, really simple to use. If you want to, you can also use the outside cutting edge to line up. However, I would always do the outside cutting edge before I do the detail, so I won't do it on that one.
Okay.
But it gives you an idea of different ways you can use that die. So that is really, really simple to use. So just showing you cut out of the card, or you can cut into the card. So
Lots of people commenting Friday.
Oh, are
Lots
they?
of people
That's
commenting
great.
Friday on the various Facebook feeds. A lot of people saying hello. Angela says, ooh.
Ooh.
Angela, I don't know when you posted that, but you.
Oh, what's she doing about? Is it me cutting, or
maybe.
is it?
Karen says, hi, everybody. Hello. Alex says, Friday. Afternoon, Lisa and Dan. That's from another Carol as well. Will your 6x6 folders go through your new machine?
Yes. Without a
Dina.
doubt.
There you
Yes.
go. Yes, as well as your 5x7s. The In Bloom is all 5x7s, right?
Yeah.
So keep commenting. Of course, you can shop and comment. Get on the website. I know most of you, that's where you go. But do comment the word Friday on Facebook and Insta, whichever. If it's my Facebook page, if it's Lisa's, if it's Kathryn, etc., etc. Comment the word Friday. 5 of you will be in that prize. Okay.
So I'm just going to cut 2 more. This is all I'm doing is giving you an idea of just how this works. Now, I love this as a shape in itself. This is just like a large flower, really. So you could use this. You could fold your card in half. Now let me see if I can do this. See if it will work. So you fold your card in half.
Right.
Obviously, you would score yours. Now this is a really thick card, so this might need 2 passes because now we're at 600 GSM.
Yep.
Okay. And what you can do is you can take your die and you can place it just above the cut line or the score line. See that?
Yep.
And then we'll trim this off here because we don't need all of that. And all you do is place it like so. And then now we create our own shaped card base because the cardstock is thick enough as a base.
Now I see the cutting plates are slightly shorter than the cutting platform.
Yes, they are. I think that's just their standard cutting plates.
Yeah.
I think you can also get extended cutting plates as well, larger plates. But I like this because I can fit anything really that I'm going to make or cut within this size, unless you're going to be making, I don't know, 8x8 cards. But generally, I think this works for your DL cards or your long cards. So there's plenty of scope with the plates as well. So let's see if it's cut. It might need a second pass, but then, you know, no, it doesn't. Oh, good machine. Good machine.
Go machine.
There you go, straight away, easy. So now we've got our little card base.
How sweet.
It's very, very sweet, isn't it? Very, very easy to do. So we can then cut a second layer. Let's grab a pink. And I put the die. Where did I put the die? I didn't have the die out.
There.
Not that one.
No,
there was a... No, I can hear it. I heard it.
You can hear it?
I heard it when I was moving something.
Is it under there?
Where's it gone?
Is it under there?
No, if you look at the package, the die package, it's got the...
What are you talking about, Lisa?
It's that one, this die, that die. Turn it around, don't know. That die. If you hold it up. See the one that's got the leaves on it?
I don't know what it was talking about yesterday.
Yeah, where's my leaves?
I don't know.
What have we done with them, Dan?
It's a mystery. Didn't go in the bin, did it?
I hope not.
These are the two.
Where have they gone?
Keep.
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Oh, it was
Found
under
it.
some yellow cards.
Of course it was.
Stand down, search party.
They were on their
Bye,
way.
bye.
They were on their way. Oh, dearie me. So let's get rid of that one. So now we can bring this one in. And what's lovely about this...
Christ, they nearly ground to a halt there, didn't it?
Didn't it? But it's only going to be me that does it. It's always me. I'm always losing stuff.
Whoa.
Oh,
Right, Paula? Yeah, absolutely. Look away.
And then run that one through. So again, you've now got this beautiful die that's going to sit within this frame here. So obviously this isn't me creating a finished card. This is literally that new, that...
So all these leaves can be kept. All of those hearts from the other one can be kept.
Without doubt, yeah.
I'm with you.
And then now that will sit straight in the middle there. So straight away, you've already started to build your card. So that's your kind of base. And then, of course, you've got, if you want to, you can cut the butterfly out, put the butterfly in the middle. You've got these pieces which kind of nest within that. So they kind of fit around the leaves. If you wanted to.
Oh, there's crazy shapes that are also in there. What were they?
Yeah, they're really cool, aren't they? So they're kind of,
they're like, sorry, like that kind of.
Yeah, they're inverted.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they look really, really good. So you can mix and match them. So if you wanted to, you can put your circles in the middle. If you want to, put you just a note, put your butterfly in, but just lots of different ways of using them. So I just thought I'd pop in and show you those because we wouldn't have got a chance to see them.
We wouldn't have done, would we?
No.
Excellent. Now we could play with an ink for a minute, or we can start handing over, or whatever you fancy.
I don't mind. Is Adam got any preference, or is he not listening?
No.
He's thinking.
Paula, how ready are you? Kind of ready?
Kind of ready.
She's kind of
That'll
ready.
do for me. Well, listen, we've got another minute or so here. Then Paula will be swapping over live. But Paula is coming up after this. Then at 2 o'clock, it's Kathryn. And then Leonie is at the end. So loads and loads of inspiration. Hey!
Did you discover whose phone it was?
Yeah.
It was Leonie.
Leonie's, was
It was Leonie.
I can't believe it.
I can.
Who would have thought?
I had it.
What's that, Paula?
I was going to say that the only two times that I have heard Leonie's telephone ring was once on air on Create and Craft, and once here.
On air here.
He's always having it off.
You may as well.
Yeah.
You're never going to miss a call.
Always.
That's late.
So I'm going to hand over to lovely Paula.
Go on then. You hand over to Lisa. Thank you so much. Thank you for having us all in, by the way.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for the half-time quavers. Appreciate that.
Was that was it like a bag of air or were they full? Because I find quavers always a bag of air.
I didn't eat any quavers. I just saw that they were there. I was generally saying
no,
thank
they're
you for
my
lunch.
ones.
They're your quavers.
Yeah. What did you have? What sandwich did you have?
I had a chicken and bacon wrap,
Very
like
nice.
Caesar.
Do you know what? Though Danny ordered 6 sandwiches.
Yeah, for 7 people. You should have seen the scrap.
What did
Kathryn
I
had
have?
Paula in a headlock. What did you have?
Porridge.
Porridge.
She was
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
You spent most of the time trying to find some toilet roll, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Well, Paula was in the toilet at the time.
She was in it. Fish her out, bless her heart.
Well, can we tell the very quick story about this morning, though?
Yes, please. Or do you want to say? Yeah, let's tell it right now.
Yeah, tell it now.
And then we'll
So
swap over.
everyone was arriving this morning. I was indoors getting ready. As you know, we live kind of next door. So I'm getting ready and I'm wandering around in my underwear, trying to get ready. And I hear, hello, I'm here. Hello. And I'm thinking, who is in my kitchen? I've looked over the banister. There's Kathryn. She'd gone to go in the shop and the door was locked. So she thought that was the door to the house. And I was saying, Kathryn, you're in my house.
You're in my house and
she was like,
I'm barely decent.
And I felt like I was being really rude. But I said to her, I've only got my knickers on.
Didn't stop Kathryn though, did it? Up she went, creepy.
No,
Don't mind me, darling. We're all friends in craft. Oh, I had no idea.
No, she didn't. Do not.
Then
throwing Kathryn under the bus. But yeah, so that was the start. To the
I'm
day.
coming up, dear.
I'm on my way, and then
I'm on my way.
and then I went to the loo, and there was no toilet roll, and I came down to find
Paula
a
was in
toilet
there.
roll. And by the time I got down, Paula was in there. I was like, oh no.
What a day.
I know that first world problems and all, but actually it was
You know what I should do about this?
What?
I'll talk about the retreat. Go on, get the page. And
You talk about the
Yeah, I'll
retreat.
talk about the retreat. It's in. Okie
right.
dokie. Thank you, Lisa, for not just the demonstrations, but the stories as well. Right, we are swapping over. Paula's going to be using all things a year in bloom, and then lots of other techniques coming up for you. What you're looking at right now, the dates are confirmed for the Lisa Horton retreat, Friday the 28th of November. More importantly, you can't order it yet. It's just pop it in your diary, pop it in your calendar, pop it on your phone, Friday the 28th of November to Monday the 1st of December. So Friday nights, lots of like meet and greet and meet the team. We'll all be there. Saturday, full day of crafting. Sunday, full day of crafting. And then when you're ready, get out on Monday the 1st. But there's loads of entertainment that's included in the price on both nights. Your accommodation is, of course, included in the price. All the price will be confirmed at a later date. But breakfast and dinner and all of your crafting goodies. So it's such an exciting time. And is it lunch as well? And teas as well. I only wrote down breakfast and dinner. He's just popped lunch in there as well. So if anyone wants to see the wrap, you're in luck. Then you'll get a job lot of them. One of you will miss out. Well, Lisa will supply porridge. I'm promised Lisa won't be in her smalls. Or will she? I don't know. What? One for the husbands. Bring him along. Or not. Stop talking. Okay. That is for the retreat after all. So, can I quickly recap a bits and bobs over here, Adam? Yes. Okay, this is what we are going to be using in the next demonstration, the fall, and I know we'll look closer at it, and you saw Kathryn, if you missed it, to rewind, you can have a look at all the embossing folders. This is the Year in Bloom 12 5x7 floral-inspired embossing folders. The months, January, February, is all marked on there. There's a different flower on each one, but the orientation, the pattern is very different going all the way through, giving you more ideas and inspiration for you. Should be 113. $99.99 before even your Lisa Horton Club discount. Maybe you got your 500 points last craft day, well, this morning, part one. You could put it towards this if you want to. Stay tuned. That's going to be used in just a second. After then, Kathryn's in, talking all things unboxing the Papercraft Society box. Now, it's one of the lowest prices around right now, down from what, 27 odd pounds. If you're in the club, it becomes the lowest price anywhere that we've seen it. So if you want to be the one who gets hold it for that, you absolutely can do that. So that box, if you've never seen it before, less than a tenner. Less than a tenner. Okie dokie. Less than a tenner. Oh, it works, Adam. We all like a chant, don't we? We all like a protest chant. Wave your flag. Let me pop that down. Very quickly, if I can mention the tacky mat, because it's been used in nearly every single demonstration. It's so useful to use alongside your ulti-mate. But of course, as Paula was showing you last time, you don't need your ulti-mate necessarily. It still grips to your table. It looks after everything, but it is a tacky mat. So we'll keep your cardstock in place when you're using your stencils or your inks or whatever you're up to and then on. And of course, you can reinvigorate the tack just by washing it, as Leonie was telling you about before. If you want to get hold of yours, shop tacky. That's the word you do on Facebook or Insta. Should be £20. We'll go up to £20 right now. $12.99. So please, on Facebook, shop tacky, or on the website Lisa Horton Crafts. Loads of demonstrations today. That's what the craft day is all about. But more importantly, these tools will make your life easier, your life better. So please order them and get them delivered to your door. Do you need longer, P? Couple of seconds. I can absolutely do that. No worries at all. There is another mat on the show, by the way, which is this one. Not just the craft mat, not just a blending mat, but it is, in fact, a magnetic cutting and blending mat too. So if you want to use this to work alongside for your, well, of course, maybe with your craft knife or with your rotary cutter, a bit of fabric going on there, but it is magnetic. Maybe you're going to store your dies in there too. You absolutely can do. Well done, everybody, getting a hold of this. Again, this is another bumper offer for you, better than half price by being in the club. The ulti-mate cutting mat, shop mat. It's 1T, isn't it, on the mat? Yes. Or is it 2? 1T. M-A-T, shop mat. One of these will be sent to your door. Whilst I'm here,
can you run and get the anti-clog glue bottles that are under the counter?
I can run and get the anti-clog glue bottles that are under the counter.
Back in stock.
Thank you, Paula. Oh, there's so much under here, by the way. All sorts under here, including like the chunky brushes are in stock, foam pads are in stock. The anti-clog bottles are back in stock too. How much are they, Adam? I haven't got that written down.
$12.99.
Ah, $12.99. A couple of pound off for you. Why not? There you go. Shop bottles. You will get both. So well done, everybody. Your anti-clog bottles with like the fine tips on there with the blue and yellow to distinguish between the two. The end?
The end.
Right, team, I'm going back. P, I'm on my way.
Okay.
Stand by. Okay, okay. Come on over.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Good, good. Very excited. You know, when you have got like it's like a candy store of goodies.
Yeah, it's like that here, isn't it?
And then you're thinking, oh, I can do this, I can do that. And then it's like, right, yeah, I can do a lot of things, but let's actually do something. Right?
Oh, yeah, lots of thinking about it. Okay.
Let's actually do it. Well, I'm going to be showing you a little bit of the year in bloom. Now, I remember from the moment I opened the box to the last of the embossing folders, I was like, wow, 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 I love this. And I've seen quite a few embossing folders in my life, but this one to me is the ultimate collection. And I don't say that often. Like, I always measure my words, and this is, you know, what I love is that, for instance, January, you have got the crocuses, which is smaller patterns, but it's all over, like a tapestry of it. Very beautiful. It's almost like it could be perfect for a wedding or something like that.
Oh, nice.
They are all a 5x7, so really nice size, because if you want to go down, you can. But if you wanted to go bigger, or like a 5x7, you can cover it as well. And I love that everyone has got its name and its month of the year. Paper ribbons, fantastic here. And I love that the violets, again, they give us little pattern, bigger pattern in here. There was a design team member, which, by the way, I forgot exactly who it was, but they had done this like a pathway, like it was pebbles.
Sweet.
So that was really nice. Then we have got the daffodils, again, beautiful all over. Then we have the horizontal, like kind of going landscape. And I love that there are some that are landscape as well as vertical. This is the peonies, one of my favorites, goes for all season. Blank space, but coming from the bottom, coming upwards as well. So love that. The daisies, which
loving that one, yeah.
Again, like that all over pattern. The beautiful dahlia. Then the fuchsia coming from the top, coming down with that empty space. This is one of my favorites, which is the October.
That's what Kathryn was using last show. Yep.
Absolutely glorious. The poppies, and then finally the winter flowers, which again we have got the blank space or the white space at the very top here. Right, so that's a quick
marvelous. Thank you so much.
Look through them, and what I'm going to go and I'm going to choose. I honestly could do like a random one, but I'm not going to do random.
Oh.
I'm just going to go. Actually, I'm going to go for the daffodil because it's the March flower.
We're nearly there. Yep.
Nearly there. So I'm going to put them here. So I'm selected that, and what I want to do is emboss these, but I want it to be colorized on a piece of card that has got a little bit of color, not all over. And I'm going to go with one of the ish cards. This is the A6 ish card. Ish. Which means that it's not an A6, it's a slightly smaller, designed to fade with the A6 embossing folders. The same with the 5x7 ish card. And what I'm going to go is with my reinkers, the interference. I absolutely adore them. So I'm going to kind of think about maybe a color that is going to work well for them. So maybe green, maybe a yellow. I'm going to go kind of green. So I'm going to go maybe magic. I'm going to go summer garden.
Okay.
Right. So I'm going to kind of go in. So I'm shaking them well. Now, I'm not shaking them. You can hear it.
I can hear it.
The bulberry there. And then I'm going to go in with one of the ink blending tools, which we
right. We didn't do this last time.
And then just go in and apply it directly to the card. Now, you can do that, of course, with your ink pads. But by doing it with the reinkers, you have got a little bit more depth of color. It's kind of a quicker way to do it. So I'm going to put almost like a smiley face. And what I want to have is almost like a cleaner edges in here. So I'm kind of going in like so. And if I turn it, you can see that like interference.
Yeah, it's like quite blue, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Now you can, if you want to bring a little bit more yellow.
Pardon? Once more.
Oh,
on what, camera 2 or 2? Oh, here we go. Oh, whilst we're on that shot, may I? I'm so sorry, but you've been asking.
Yes.
This is news just in. Distorted bubbles. £5? Shop bubble. That has just been brought in. £5. One die for £5.
I love that die. I remember when it was not that long ago that Lisa released it, and that's one of those ones I'm like, oh, I absolutely.
Even in there, here we go.
Love that. You know what? And what I love as well with that one is that it will match beautifully this size. Shall I die cut it quickly?
Oh, go on. So it's also going to be first come, first serve with that one. Shop Bubble or get on the website, of course. Look for your die crafts and die crafts, craft dies, distorted bubbles. Is what it's called.
Right. So I was thinking that I'm doing the right way up. So I do want to make sure that I get it right. Because I have you know, when it's like you get overexcited about a new die cutting machine and then you forget how to use it.
Absolutely.
It's like, yeah.
It's had one. The Premier Cut was done in the last section.
Oh, so what I'm going to do, I believe that's the correct. Oh, it's so smooth. Sorry, apologies.
No, no, you want me to get it?
Yeah.
Going to clamber around your ankles. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
There we go.
Wow.
Stand on it. There we go.
There, thank you so much. So there we go. Because I had it ready for the embossing folder.
Oh, nothing left in there.
No. Everything has come out. But look at, I absolutely adore how all those beds, you know, when you put it like this, then.
That's cool, isn't it?
I love that.
Camera 2.
Sorry.
Like, sorry. How fun's that?
I'm bending it so you can see that interference coming through, right? It's just absolutely divine.
There we go.
Right. So let me put. See, I'm one of these people that I have to clean it after.
So that's kind of a good practice, right?
It is good practice because if you have got little bits like this and then you go to die cut next time.
I feel like, Paula, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like you proper tidy up at the end of the night.
No, I don't.
Do you not?
No, I am actually the rebel. You know what I do? I like to start the day tidying up.
Do you?
Yes.
All back to front.
In crafting. Yeah, no, well, no, actually, even after the dinner party, I don't do that anymore. But for my brain, it's like, it's that time where I kind of go like, okay, so I need to tidy this up, and that will give me an idea for another project or something like this.
Right.
And it's like my mojo starter is tidying up. So if I do it at the end of the day,
then you got more ideas and
exactly.
Like, okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Now, see, I had done it with embossing. Yeah, I had it prepared with the right setup for the embossing folder that I'm gonna do now. So then, of course, when I did the die cutting, I forgot what was the original.
Ad
lib, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place the beautiful paper that we just created, and this is, I mean, I created it like this. I created with the white space all over it because I do like that sort of effect. However, if you want it all over one solid element, absolutely you can.
Very quickly, is it bubble or bubbles?
Bubble.
Just bubble. I see a lot of you putting shop bubbles, which I understand. Just bubble, shop. 10% gone. Yeah, I can see loads of you getting hold of it. So well done, everybody. Lorraine, that's a bargain. I love this die, and it makes a great stencil.
It does
It
make
does indeed.
a beautiful stencil, yeah.
So a lot of you going for it. So well done, everybody.
Okay, so can I do the reveal?
Here we go. Go for it. Reveal yourself.
I always get confused. Look at this. Now, with the interference, can you see how beautiful it is? Because, of course, that embossing. Now, I haven't put the sprays of water.
Camera 2.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Ta-da.
Yeah, I was there. It is.
It wasn't you.
No, it was me. You said
was
2,
me.
and then I was not listening. So that's my problem. But how can I be listening when there's this beautiful imagery in a 3D amount? You know, that is just gorgeous, you know, it's absolutely, and look, the interference, it just makes sense, doesn't it? So this is kind of a way of doing it. You could then do like a degradation of colors, an ombre.
Ooh, degradation.
Yeah, well, it is.
By the way, if you're watching on Paula's Facebook, if you're watching on my Facebook, Dan Back from Create and Craft or Kathryn, etc., you can still shop Bubble, shop Dazzle, shop Platinum, etc. It all is the same thing. Keep commenting shop Friday, because that's the giveaway for this part 2 of the craft day. There'll be 5 of you to get 500 points, loyalty points credited to Lisa Horton Crafts. There's a lot of people here already doing it on my page as well. Boo Do says, "Hi, my gorgeous Dan."
Ooh.
Boo Do, thank you, Boo.
Yeah, who is that Boo?
I'm not completely sure. But I'm
That's
not sure.
exciting.
Hello again, great show so far. Thank you, Beverly. Lynn's watching as well. Tina, Angela, and so many more people on all these different platforms. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Look.
Oh, here we go.
So I'm
Rightio.
using 2 different colors, and there is such a great deal on the interference reinkers. I just adore them. So I would say, please have a go with them. If you have never had the ink pads, I know people who's saying, oh, you know, I want the ink pads, so I'm going to wait before I get the reinkers. I actually say, get the reinkers even before it, because you can do a lot of different things. Now, I wouldn't be without my ink pads, so there are 2 different products. It's like pencils and brushes, you know, kind of thing. But of course, the thing is that they elongate the life of your ink pads as well as.
And it's like a drop, isn't it? Like literally a drop.
And look at that. Again.
Juicy.
Now, of course, the blue is still drying, so the blue doesn't show quite as much the interference, but you can see, and of course, remember that the interference is going to be a different color of kind of pearlescent than the color underneath. And by the way, I do apologize about my hands. I've been picking my skin,
Paula,
which is not very, very
you're
good.
crafting. You can leave yourself alone, but you can do whatever you want.
Right, so I kind of put in a little bit of water, because they are water reactive inks, and you can see it if I lift it. Can you see that beautiful water effect that is created here? And you could go in with a paper tissue and lift some of it as well to create even more marked effects here. Now, while the ink is wet, you can then as well dab it in and get more texture, or pick up some of the color with a paper towel and kind of bring it back in. So there is lots that you can do. Now these, if you see blue and green, that means that I could bring in an embossing folder. Those ones that they were, like, for instance, the which one was it?
Are you going from the bloom or a different one?
Of course, the year in blue, the fox gloves. And then I would put it in here. Now, some of the color may transfer. I don't mind it, but you know what I mean. I will have the blue and sky.
This would look lovely.
I don't know. And because it's still a little bit moist, the paper. Are you wincing at that word?
No. Big fan. I'm all right with it.
Yeah, you are all right. Yes,
okay.
I don't know why. The reason I put it there is because there is a lot of ink here, so I don't want to bring the machine.
Can I get another bit of paper to mop that up, or are you going to do something?
Yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah, thank you.
I'll go over here.
Yeah.
Daniel has to go back down Sparse, get some more plenty, won't he?
Yeah. There it is.
Sorry.
No, just a little bit of
work. For some reason. Shall I go for it?
Yep, go for it.
Thank you. We'll have you. Clean and tidy. Don't tell me about all the things on the floor.
Yeah, no, that's another, just a little bit here.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
it's good TV, this.
Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome. We're still on, aren't we? Yeah, good. Yeah.
We all need to know how to clean our crafty tools.
Honestly, I'm available to help at home. I'll come around and clean your craft room.
You shouldn't say that.
I will.
Because you don't know the state of our craft rooms.
Oh, yeah, good point. If you throw lunch in, doesn't matter.
Okay. Right, so I have got it. Shall I do it too? Overhead first. So let's do it. Oh,
yeah, Miss P.
And
turn to 2. It's like a fashion.
I really, really like this. And of course, you could go. Now, I will say one thing. One of the techniques that I have tried not to do a lot is to do the dry brush over an image, because I'm not very good at being consistent pressure.
Okay.
So
are you going to go for it?
But I'm going to go for it.
Are you going to do it with a colour?
Could I have the night sky?
Yes. Yes, this is the one, isn't it?
Can I show? So this is the first time I see it, because remember, this one is the first time that we see it in the UK, isn't it?
Before you started.
Before you started. There was a time then that existed, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's been out of stock for 4 months.
Ooh.
So
it's just so beautiful. I love this.
Coming to 2 eventually. On 2. Right.
There it is. You can see it.
So you're going to dry brush that over?
So yeah, I'm going to, but see, this is where I kind of go like, I'm not very good at this technique. So don't, but I want it very subtly.
It's definitely the first.
But you can
the first
see it.
wave is like the tricky
Yeah,
bit, isn't
yeah,
it?
you can see it there. So I would go all over, but I just don't want it too
There
much.
you go. Now you got the feel.
Yeah.
You got your eye in now, haven't you?
Yeah, once you have got a good feel, you know,
Yep.
you get perfect results. But well, I'm not going to do more on that. But you know, you can see there that it has made a much more definite design. Than say, for instance, here is more black. So I would do that all over. But
Oh yeah.
sorry.
Ta-da!
There you go. So you can see here that it's much more marked than here. So just to show you, if you want to accentuate that, is brilliant. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that
Is
aside.
Night Sky. Thank you. That is Night Sky Shop Nights. If you haven't got yours yet, you saw Lisa playing with it earlier on. But as you say, back in stock for the first time in yonks. As the very berries available for you, as is Solid Blacks. If you're looking for these words, they're all in stock on this Craft Day show.
Oh, yeah.
Miss B, you got time?
Yeah, no, I just was looking for
6 or 7 minutes.
for my tacky mat, because what I'm going to do next is use the Dazzle Paste on acetate. She says, but I have it here. So let me see.
Again, tacky mats in stock. World launch for your Dazzle Paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colours. I know that. I've written that down already. 10 paste, 71.91.
So now, of course, I need to have, again, feel where the acetate was. And I have put it onto the tacky mat to make sure that it's not going to move, because that is really handy. And then I'm going to go in with one of the Dazzle Paste. I have gone for honeycomb, which seems to be the one that I favored these days very much.
Why not?
And then I will go in. Now, with acetate, you want to be as minimal as brush strokes as possible, because obviously it's a water-based product, the Dazzle Paste, and the acetate is non-porous, so it cannot absorb the water as well. So therefore, you want to just be one pass, not let it too much of it sip in, and that way you will get brilliant results. Like I have done a few in the acetate, and look at that, how clean.
That's really fun. Really good.
Look at how clean that has come out. I mean, there is no bleed at all whatsoever. So I really love the results that we have gotten with the acetate. Look at that. Look how beautiful, precise, and there is a little bit of texture, of course, because that is what Dazzle Paste will give you, that beautiful kind of glittery texture, but without being overwhelming, without being casting. It's very classic.
There's a bit of height to it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And remember, the leftovers, always use them for a background, put it onto a craft card or something like this, and this always can be reused later on. So I have got one that I have already dried.
Can you speed up that drying of acetate, or do you?
I wouldn't do that, because if you do that, then what can happen is that the acetate can warp if it's not heat resistant. And I have found, I did test the Dazzle Paste, you can heat it up and it will kind of accelerate, but I like to leave paste like this to dry on their own, because it's just like it just tends to dry in a better way. Now what I have done is just trim it so it kind of goes it's more like a band in here, and when I'm happy, I'm gonna be folding this over. Now, I have done the typical thing, which is pack everything but the kitchen sink, and then I have forgotten to bring the double-sided tape. Now, because acetate likes double-sided tape.
What have we got? Have we got? No,
but, however, do we have foam? Yeah, foam will work.
Yeah, foam's on the show. I haven't seen Lisa's foam before, by the way.
Oh, that's really nice.
Is it shop foam? Isn't it? Shop foam. Here we go. I mean, do you want me to open it? Can I open it? Oh, yes.
That will.
Huh? $12.99.
It's a really good price because you're getting a lot of foams for your money.
We're in. There you go.
Yeah. So, well, it comes as stapled, so it does. But you can even use that one. Take away the staple carefully, and then just take it like that.
Kathryn's hovering like the assassin that she is. So stay tuned in a couple of minutes' time. Is that any more?
I think at the minute I'm fine.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back in the.
Yeah, yours put it. Okay. So what I've done is, imagine that this was double-sided tape. You could use the double-sided, but you can also use the foam pads in here, and just trying to make sure that is on the right side. I actually quite like the foams. Actually, I think it works even better because it gives even more volume.
Yes, it does.
You know, so squish it there. And what I have done is another ish card. I just scored about 1/2 inch.
Donna says, love that, Paula. That's what Donna says on Facebook.
Thank you, Donna.
Lots of you commenting and shopping on Facebook, the word shop, and then the keyword after that, and just the word Friday. So you haven't put the word Friday in yet. Comment Friday on any of the Facebook pages you're watching this live. This is a part 2 of the craft day.
Oh,
what?
Yeah, could I have more foam pads? Sorry.
Unbelievable. I asked, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I said that you're done.
But I changed my mind. Remember, I'm a little bit.
I changed my mind.
You know, I always have done that. Anyway, yeah, yes, that's a very clever
That's
thing.
much better. I should have literally done that in the first place. My fault.
No, you did us.
Yes, Adam?
Can you pick up the happy hour deal?
Bubbles?
Bubble, sorry.
Yeah.
20% off.
20?
Ooh,
Now,
it's
is Bubbles just for this hour, or are we going to try and do it for both?
There's a lot allocated, so we're going to try and keep it out.
Okay, so Bubbles, that die cut, which Paula die cut earlier on, as you spied.
Yep.
20% of the stock is gone. It's £5. It's one metal die. It is £5. Treat yourself to somebody else, put it in the same basket. It's in store right now. Probably see the box on here. Let's go get hold of yours. Shop Bubble. Or on the website. Look for Distorted Bubbles. Miss P, I'd say like 2 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Unless
So
you're doing that,
so what I done is basically put more foam pads on the back of it, so to create a nice clean bag. Otherwise there would be some exposed kind of elements, and you didn't want that. So basically I use one A66 for the front, then another one in between, and then that one with the score line here. Put some of the high tag, which is unbelievably good glue. And what I'm saying that is an EVA water base glue, and then you can refill your bottles with it, which is absolutely amazing.
Glued under the counter.
Oh
right.
yeah, which
Yes,
is a
it is.
tacky. That one.
Oh, that one.
That one.
Let's bring that
So
back.
is it a duo that you are getting?
Yeah.
So if you're ordering both of them, why not in the same basket?
Absolutely.
If you've already got these, they are refillable. That's the whole point. Don't order anything you don't need. But this will run out eventually, and these two are a match made in heaven, right?
They are absolutely.
Is it shop glue?
Yes.
And this is shop
Bottle.
bottles.
Oh,
Shop
isn't
glue.
it? I think
Bottle.
they may. And you know what I do is like kind of I have them always fill up quite high up, like, but not to the top. So yes, basically fill it up here, and I refill it all the time to the very top.
Oh, so you never run out, really?
So really, it's always nice and flowy. It's super tacky in the sense that it dries really quickly, but still you have got some movement, and it's so strong. It dries clear. It really, it's one of EVA's, the glue that museums and conservationists and bookbinders use, because it has got that. Basically, it's very flexible. It's kind of permanent, but it's archival purposes. So it's really one of those ones that is just like phenomenal. So I would really recommend.
You know
it.
your stuff, Miss P.
And then finally, kind of said, we were hoping that this would be dry, that I did this morning, but it's not dry. It's still kind of, yes, exactly. But
Shut up, Kathryn.
But you can see that you can use your year in bloom with the paste directly, and you could even put that in underneath it if you wanted. And you have got two sides as well. You could use the other side that has got that, still a little lovely impression as well.
Very cool. Thank you, Paula.
I'm going to tie it. Thank you.
That's not from me. That's from Carol.
What did Carol say?
Thank you.
Great demo, Paula.
Great demo, Paula.
Thank
There
you.
we-
See up, shall I? Quickly.
You tidy up. I'm going to talk about the retreat because obviously Kathryn's on her way in. And then Paula's after. No, you're back maybe at the end. We'll say hi. Bye. Leonie's on the way as well. It's in. No problem at all. Thank you so much to Miss P. Whether you're watching on Paula's page, Kathryn's page, Leonie's page, my page, of course, all things Lisa Horton. If you want to see the full range of everything that Lisa's got going on, lisahortoncrafts.co.uk. That's where you go. But every single week, there are multiple lives. Sometimes you're spilling the tea. Sometimes it's chewing over. World launches on this show, just for you here at Lisa Horton, to do with the Dazzles. But we're talking very quickly. One of those products, well, it's even bigger than that, isn't it? Is the retreat. Because after all, the retreat has now been confirmed. It is right on Eastbourne pier front, so you can see the sea from the windows that are facing that way anyway. But from the 28th of November through to Monday, the 1st of December, so a full weekend with myself, with Lisa, with Kathryn, with Paula, and even more surprises on the way. Of course, it's mainly about crafting, but you've got your breakfast, lunch, snacks, teas and coffees, dinner, all included. Your board is all included. Loads of crafting bits. The entertainment on Saturday. Now, there's 3 nights, right? You go for it. 3 nights. Keep going. Yeah. Well, that is the place to stop and talk about it. Well, yeah. Well, let's just do it live, right? We're all in vision, aren't we? Yeah. Got on like that little dash through. There'll be some entertainment on every single night from professionals provided by the hotel, and also from the non-professionals too. So I hope you can join us. More about save the dates. Bingo. Oh, I haven't called bingo in many a year. Used to do bingo down my cricket club, and matey would go 1 and 8. 26. So everyone would be like 1 and 8. Oh man, it's all gone wrong. Let's do a bit of that. Anyway, more importantly, right now, we're telling you all about it because you can save the dates. What Kathryn is going to do, she's going to open her box for you so you can all peek inside at the Papercraft Society. Lowest price around. It should be, what, over £27? It's under 10 if you are in Lisa Horton's club. That's one of the best prices anyway. But if you want to get the low under £10, here is the place you do it. Maybe you're going to make it even less than that and use your points, your loyalty points towards it as well. Stay tuned because we're going to be opening up this box and telling you exactly what is going on. Can I quickly give you a quick nod as well to what's also coming up? Because Leonie has a lot of our art inspiration elements here. We've got the downloads that she'll tell you about, but also her stencils on here too. These are brand new layering stencils that work alongside, because of the peg system, the ulti-mate. But if you haven't got them yet, these are Leonie alongside Khaki Finch, like a joint venture together. So lots of layers within these really, really cool patterns. So if you want to get a hold of those, it's Shop Stencil for those, right? Shop Stencil, dead easy, dead simple, away you go. Do it in a separate order. It might arrive a couple of days after your main orders, but listen, do it in ordering it whilst you're ordering today. That is our inspirations, but you order it through lisahortoncrafts.co.uk. Oh yeah, download, sure. Oh, now the patterns on there for the very first time are now available in a download too, to work alongside. So literally, you order that now, shop download. These shapes can be manipulated in your computer to make them bigger, to make them smaller, whatever you want to do. But they all coordinate with this. And you haven't got to have the stencils. Maybe you probably want to use them with your fundamental dies. Maybe you're going to use them out with your other die shapes. Maybe you're going to pop them into your scan and cut them out that way. I'm sure that's okay to cut them out with. And you also get a whole load of strip sentiments too. So for your downloads, for the first ever time to be crafting now with them, shop, download, or on the website. So bravo. Kathryn, how ready are you?
I'm ready.
She's ready. Let's wander over.
Right.
You are terribly excited about this.
I am. I did get to play with this a little while ago, but you know, this is such a great gift for somebody as well. And did we say less than a tenner?
Less than in the club.
In the club.
In the club. So if you join the club, yeah, it's only a couple of pounds over that if you're not.
Right. Okay. Shall we open it then?
Do it.
Well, first of all, you can see, isn't that a fantastic box? So yes, if you are going to gift, or maybe, you know, someone starting the crafting journey, this would be a great way to go. When you open up, well, straight away, crafting is the perfect way to show someone how much you care. So again, if you are going to give this as a gift, you know, you've really,
there you go, yep.
You really care, don't you? If you're giving something made by Lisa Horton Crafts.
Quite right too. A gift to yourself, I think it's a lovely thought, isn't it? Yeah, gently does it, Kathryn. We're not on the mean streets now, throwing fellas out the pub.
I'm gonna have to get the scissors on that, I think.
Okay.
This is brand new.
It is. She's in.
So inside this little envelope, you've got lots of goodies. Now you do, as you can see, get some stencils. Now these are layering stencils. There's only 3 of them, so there's not. You don't have to put all.
Not overcomplicated, yeah.
And you can actually, well, we'll show you this. Well, you can actually put these in any way that you want. There isn't a 1, 2, 3 as such, as you'd normally see with stencils. So it doesn't really matter which way you use those. You do also get, I'm going to do the stamps next, I think. If I just put that underneath so you can see. Let's turn it the right way around. There we go. There we are. I love this because you've got lots of foliage in there. You've got the main poinsettia, which matches with the stencil. So you can stamp, you can stencil,
and you can die cut as well. You've got your dies that will match with the majority of what you're seeing on the stamps. Plus, you've got the sentiments to cut out as well. So it's a really, really lovely
I
little
feel
kit.
like, and now maybe I'm wrong, maybe you agree, maybe you don't. The stamps alone covers your value.
Oh, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt.
Let alone the stencils, let alone the packaging. You're also,
Yes.
that's not all.
And do you know what? You can even craft with the tissue paper.
Ooh,
And what's in
nice.
here?
What are these?
Oh, well.
What's that?
We've got some little paints in there. So if you do want to, you know, if you are starting out, you've got your red, your green and your gold. That would be perfect for the poinsettias. You've got your little outline peel-off stickers here as well, which are fantastic. If you wanted to add colour, you could do. You've also got your papers in here. So we've got various different designs. Very nice indeed. You can see the poinsettias there. But look, you get your inspiration. So you've got a whole host of projects. Lots of ideas, hints and tips in there, step by step, great photography. Love that. That is such a lovely example, isn't it, of how you can use these. So, yeah, such a good deal for anybody. But, yeah, if you're in the club, it's a cracker.
Under £10. Well, I'll tell you right now, Kathryn, over 30% of the stock has gone.
Wow.
Over 30%. So I know it's on a Christmas theme. But listen, you can still use like the stamps. They're florals, aren't they? They're beautiful. Or save it for Christmas, whatever you want to do. And even the box. I know you can keep them all in here, but maybe you've already got storage. You've got folders. You've got binders. You've got.
Yeah.
Use the box for something else if you want to. It's really beautiful, isn't it? Proper sturdy.
It really is.
Finish samples when you're going to fairs or whatever you're up to.
Yes.
Papers.
These are the papers. I'm going to open these up so you can see a little bit more of them. Of course, you can make your own backgrounds. You can work alongside all the other items we've got on the show as well today. But look at the papers. Lovely quality, uncoated as well. So if you want ink on top, you want to spray, you want to use your Dazzle Paste, you can use all those as well. So we've got the foliage, we've got the poinsettia, we've got a lovely sort of tartan checkered design there. That's pretty, isn't it?
Nice, isn't it?
Isn't
Yeah.
that lovely? There you've got your berries and your bows. And look at that, it's gorgeous. I mean, that's a card topper in itself, isn't it?
You're quite right,
Cut that down, use the corner, just a little sentiment, and you're ready to go. So, yeah, fantastic kit. How can you not want to buy this at that price?
In the club, under £10. If you're not in the club, it's still like, what, £12.99, something like that? You'll see it on the website there. Unbelievable value. Over 30% of that has sold out. So congratulations, everybody.
Okay, right. Now, one thing, I brought just about everything I could think of today, but I didn't bring a stamping platform. I don't know if there is one. We'll manage somehow.
Or do you want to use the plate?
It's
The die cutting machine?
We're going to use, yeah, we'll find something. I'm going to use, first of all, though, I've borrowed Paula's tacky mat.
Okay.
So, obviously, when it comes to the stencils, the layering stencils themselves, there's no peg system on these.
Mm-hmm.
So the tacky mat will help for you to put your cardstock down. I'm just going to grab a piece of cardstock. Do you know, I'm going to go with watercolour, I think, this time.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, let's go with a piece of watercolour. And then you could, if you wanted to do inky backgrounds, you could do. So that's going to hold my cardstock nicely for me. This is the Ish card, the watercolour card.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I say, there are 3 different layers here. So if you have a look at the poinsettia on the stamps, is there a particular way this needs to go? You know what, you're going to line this up. You can see where things work. You can overlay them, flip them around.
So
you decide.
Does that stamp then up there does lay over there if you want
Yeah,
to?
you could stamp first of all. I'm just going to stencil for now. We might probably die cut it as well. But if you wanted to stamp first, then stencil, and then, in fact, let's go with it. Let's go. We'll find something.
Whilst you're getting the stamp ready, now, the bubbles, are they still, is the price still £5 for bubbles, Adam? Okay, so that's still £5 for bubble. However, I've also just been handed chrysanthemum.
You don't know how much.
I have no idea how much this is.
$2.99.
$2.99.
It's shop bargain.
Shop bargain. Thank goodness it's not shop chrysanthemum. I know it says it on there. For $2. All right, everybody. Not only do I want every single person to comment the word Friday, I want everybody to shop bargain. Shop. You need to put the word shop in front of bargain. Shop bargain for $2.99. Wow. And you can see how they layer up as well. So your colouring elements for you. You've got the guide on the back, how you layer up to your first ever die purchase for someone else in the family. $2.99. And that is till 3 o'clock today. Lisa doesn't know. She's in there. She's talking. She doesn't hear you. Shop bargain. That's amazing. Thank you, Kathryn. But
okay. Right, so I am improvising. I am using actually one of the plates. I've just inked that up, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful that I don't smudge this. I don't really want to flex this plate because it's not meant to be a stamping plate. But let's see how we get on. It'll just make it a little bit easier for me to see the layers. So I've got a little bit more ink around the edges than in the centre, but that doesn't matter simply because we haven't got the flexibility of the plate there, but that's fine. So now you can see whether you want to go with the smallest layer first, the largest, it doesn't really matter. So I can now decide which way that's going to go. You can see that now matches perfectly. If you want to use a little bit of tape, you can do to hold it down.
You just stand there if you want it.
I've got some here, actually. Yeah, I am just going to hold it down with a little bit of tape.
Lots of you shop bargain. I can see there, Mary, Andrea already. Lots of people putting shop bargain. Well done, Katie, as well. Make sure, Katie, pop an N on the end of bargain. You're bargain at the mo. Then you'll get a hold of it, as is Mavis, as is Katie. So yeah, just make sure shop, one word, bargain the next, $2.99 for the chrysanthemums. Okay, right. Ooh. I've not seen this until today. The very berry. I'm going to go with this because this is the interference ink. Obviously, on the white, you're going to see more of the red, and on the black, you're going to see more of the green. We are going on to white. So I'll tell you what, let's go with this. I've got a little bit of black card here as well because this is brand new to me, and I just want to work the ink into those bristles a little bit. And we're just going to use the two colours, or possibly a little bit of yellow in the centre. I've got a brush there that's already got some ink on it. So we're lining up, as you can see, the first layer. And I'm going to start, I always use the actual layer in stencil itself as a palette or a blending mat. And I'm going to go a little bit deeper at the start of the petals and then drag that out. Now, I could have used the Swift Dry ink. The ink that I've gone with, I can see is a little bit wet still, but actually I quite like that because it's adding some extra tone to those petals. Right, so, quick question for you. We'll keep an eye on what you're doing, Adam. Okay. Dina says, oh no, I've already paid. Is it possible to add bubbles and bargain dye to my order? Was it not? No, Danny is under it. Yeah, so bearing in mind they're £5 and $2.99, I think on this occasion, I'm sure Dina, they'll do their best, but I'm not going to promise that will all be part of the same package. But doing individual comments, shop, bubble, shop, bargain. Okay, or shop whatever you want. Shall I see Andrew here? Shop box. Lots of people shopping right now with within the last hour of the craft day. Oh, right. Okay, so let's take that layer away. You can see, cool, do you know what? I like how that's picked up that little bit of ink. And you can see just using that one colour, the depth of colour in the centre of the petals there, or the base of the petals, and then using that ink to blend it out. So next layer, I've got to match this one up again. I've got to find out. You see, you do have to make sure that it could go that way around, it could go that way around. So I've got to match this up. I know a lot of them have the numbers on them, etc. Yeah, this one doesn't. You can have a lot of fun playing around, spin it around. Use the same one and flip it over. You could. And then rotate it and flip it again. The same stencil could do a whole other. Do you know, whether it's like fireworks or night sky or whatever you want. Exactly. What I would do is once you've got these in the right coordination, then probably just use a marker pen, permanent pen. I'm loving the colour. This ink is going on the black card as well. The very berry. I'm going to show you that again in a second. So next layer, I'm going to start right in the middle and I'm just going to work round and round and round and round. So again, I'm picking up that depth of colour in the centre, but not reloading the brush and just taking that out a little bit paler as we go to the edges. So you can see a little goes a long way. This is such a lovely colour, isn't it? There's a very delicate area of the stencil there. You can see where it puts that detail in. Like so skeletic yeah, there, it just be a little bit careful when you clean in, if you are going to clean the stencils, that you don't catch that. But now you can see that starting to build. And look at the depth of colour that we've got in the centre there. Just by starting in that one position and working our way through everything. Now it's meant to be a poinsettia, right? It is, yes. But like, that could be some sort of like exotic. Oh, it could. It really Hawaiian, could. If you want it to be. And don't forget about things like, your flower stamens. Use them so you've got 3D centers to the flower. Yes, you could actually build these together by cutting into them with a die in a different way and layering up and shaping those petals as well. So I'm starting with the same effect again here into the center, just going round and round, picking up that depth of color and then gradually working to the tips of the petals as we go, just to lighten that off.
And I'm really loving how it's just picking up that little bit of ink from
So
underneath
this is
as well.
all colour is coming from Very Berry. So far.
It is, yeah. Look at that. Isn't that lovely?
Hey, how much is the box? 14. Sorry, let's call it £10. In the club, £10. The berry is £7. So with your P&P, call it 20, for example. The box on its own is meant to be 27. So I'm thinking if you want to copy exactly what we're doing, I know cardstock, I know a brush. Give me it. The box and Very Berry, basically £20, is unbelievable.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? I would definitely be buying for other people. This would, for me, I would be buying these as gifts for people. It could be a Secret Santa or anything.
Absolutely, absolutely. Put it away. Maybe you've got a couple of like best friends, or people you've met on crafty retreats before, or you purely met them through chat rooms and stuff with crafting, etc., etc. And you want to get them a little something because you swap cards, you swap makes. To give them an actual present of dies, stamps, peel-offs, right?
Yeah.
Papers.
Yeah. It's
Obviously,
all in there.
obviously the stencils. We'll keep going. We're still demonstrating. Just sort of making the point.
You have got enough in that box to create a card for all your family and friends, and it's going to keep on giving each year because, of course, you get to keep the stamps, you get to keep the stencils. You can just keep running with it. You've got the dies. Look at that colour on there as well. That's the same, the Very Berry. That's how it goes on the black card. And if you work onto your coloured card, you're going to get different effects again. Now, I've not used Lisa's new die cutting machine for anything other than embossing.
Wow, this is very exciting.
Now.
You did the very first something with it, didn't you?
I did.
The very first emboss, and Lisa did the first cut, and then Paula got inspired with the bubbles.
Yeah.
So your third dibs.
I am.
The machine is now available through Lisa Horton, so you can use your club discount from Lisa, which you can't use anywhere else. You can use your loyalty points from Lisa to get hold of the Platinum Shop. Platinum, the details are on the screen.
Okay, so we're going to go with our die over the top, and you can see it perfectly sits over the top of that design. So if you've stamped first of all, and you don't have to stamp, you could just go with the stencils, but if you want that outline and you want to see exactly where you're going with the die, then of course the stamp is a good idea. So let's put the plate over the top. My stamps have fallen on the floor down at the front.
Shall I get them?
Do you mind?
I'm going.
Do you mind? I'm just going to take this down as well so it doesn't move. Because I may want to use those again.
When did that happen? Was that ages ago?
Oh, ages ago, yeah.
Oh, sorry, didn't even notice.
Right, okay, so straight through, one pass, that's all it should need. So
nice carpet here, by the way. I wish all studios had a carpet.
Do you know what it is? It's lovely when you...
Over at Crafter HQ, it's all hard floors.
It's cold, isn't it, when you stood on cold floors all the time. Right, okay.
Cold there. It was expensive floor.
So you can see there, let's just take that die away. We've now got that amazing poinsettia. You do get a little bit of a white outline, but I quite like that, especially if you're going to 3D it. But what you could also do is, of course, you can indeed. I'm just going to get another piece of card. Oh, and just a reminder as well, I actually use not only the interference ink there, but I use watercolor card. I love the inks on watercolor card.
That's right, mate. I know you're doing other stuff. So
that's all right.
So I used.
Jason Ansell, how do you buy the papercraft box, Daniel?
Who's that from Jason?
Jason Ansell.
Jason, great question. I'm all right to answer it.
Yeah.
So you got other stuff going on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Many ways. One, lisahortoncrafts.co.uk. Search Papercraft Society. You'll find it there. Two, on Facebook, or where did you ask the question? Facebook.
Facebook.
On Facebook, if you just in the comments where you ask that question, shop box, Lisa's team then open up the cart for you, pop this in there, you follow the link, and you press checkout.
Definitely multi-buy on that.
The end, Jason. Great question. But yeah, you can't do that if you're watching on YouTube. A lot of you are watching YouTube on your big tellies and stuff. I get it. These sorts of incentives and things don't work that way. That system doesn't talk to YouTube, but you can still watch and comment and say hello on YouTube. But you shop on the website, but Facebook and Insta, in the comments, shop box, shop glue, shop dazzle, shop black,
half gone.
Shop back. Is it now 50%? 50% has gone. Okay, thank you, Kathryn. Sorry.
Okay, that's all right. Well, I've just got the spare piece of card as well, you know, so I've almost made myself a little stencil or aperture. So I've just spotted Lisa's brush that's here with night sky. Onto the white, you're going to see more of the dark colour, more of the black. So do you know what? I'm going to make the most of that. I'm just going to add a little bit of ink into this stencil here as well. Okay, not reloading at all. There's plenty on there. I'm just going to go on one side of this, I think. There we go. And then when I lift that up, you can see, hasn't that blended so beautifully? Remember, this is on the watercolour card. But if that was my card topper, I've automatically got that fantastic shadow ready to go. So if I 3D'd that with some foam pads, that will look really, really effective. But it's making use of my stencil there as well. And very, very easy to do. There's no guesswork in it. Everything's already
Karen
sorted
says
out
stunning.
for you.
Jason says cool.
Do you know what else you could do?
What else can you do?
You could get a little bit of the Dazzle gel.
Dazzle Paste,
Ooh,
brand new, by the way. I know
yes.
it's all about demonstrations today, but you have got a world launch on your hands. You've got the lowest price for that. But right here, 10 new Dazzle gel pastes. There they are.
I'm just going to dot a little bit. It'll take a bit of time to dry, but I'm just going to dot a little bit into the centre of my flower so that I have that sheen and shine and a little bit of texture in the middle as well.
So I guess you could, because I see you've got that sort of berry colour, like from the base of the tip and then out, doesn't it? Sort
yes.
of darker there.
Yeah.
I guess you could go with a bit of raspberry. You could be a little bit
You could put all sorts of colours in there
bubblegummy
as
if you
well.
wanted to.
Yeah.
Just almost like paint with your gels.
Definitely do that.
Donna says gorgeous. Joe says great tip.
Right, okay, so we're going to stick with this because, do you know, it's such a good kit, isn't it? So we've got lots of sentiments in there. We've got lots of dies to play with. I really, really do like the foliage. I'm going to try and use this without a plate because I know I might use the lid of an ink. We'll see. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. So I'm just going to pull
Andrew
away
says gorgeous.
one of
Jill
these.
says lovely. Thank you for your comments. I can see them on Facebook. I'll go watch.
Oh, Paula said to remind you something about YouTube. What was it? Can you not comment on YouTube or something?
Thank you, Kathryn. That's so vague.
She said-
Oh, by the way, must tell you something. Just walk off. Yeah. So all of the things like shop, you can't buy through YouTube with the comments. If you comment Friday, which is the giveaway, that doesn't work on YouTube. So you can still say hello and ask questions and stuff. You can watch, of course. But in the comments, if you want to be in the giveaway, that is on Facebook or Instagram, to say whichever Facebook, mine, Lisa's, Kathryn's, etc., which is showing this live. But yeah, you can't on YouTube for whatever reason. Question at the back.
60%.
60%.
Ooh.
Oh, statement. 60% of the shop box has gone. Okay.
Right, okay. I've already got a smudge on that piece of card. Oh, well, we're going to go with it.
Go with it.
Right, I'm using the tacky mat again, and I'm centralising the line in the middle there, more or less anyway. I think I want to go a little bit more to the left, but yeah. So use your tacky mat, use the lines on there. Paula keeps the sheet with all the increments on it, but actually, if you just stick it straight over your glass mat as well, or the magnetic board, the blending board,
yes,
then of course you can see all of those increments underneath. So I'm just going to mask off an area in the center, and because I've got that central point, I'm just going to overlap that slightly. Just over that.
In about
slightly.
6 minutes time, friends, Leonie Pujol will be coming on down, probably staggering down the steps, a hat trick of flips and trips and near falls. It's all going in the accident book as a near miss. Leonie will be here from about 2:30 through to 3 o'clock. I'm petrified.
Right, I'm going to use, this is more black, isn't it, on here? I'm going to have to use the lid of this, I think.
Go on then.
Can
I get you anything else?
As an ink pad. I'm seeing what else we've got here. I'm just going to go with, I've got my metallic inks in here. Let me just find one of the golds, and then we can use that. So I am actually going to stamp with the metallic. That's pumpkin. I know,
yeah.
They're a little bit slower drying, but
these metallics, by the way, these metallics are in stock.
Well.
The re-ink is also in stock for this craft day. So have a look around the website, really, where you go, right? lisahortoncrafts.co.uk.
So I'm really having to improvise here. Let me just do a test one before I commit to that. Just make sure we're good to go.
Hey.
Look at that. Good to go. So I'll clean up Lisa's lid later. So now, of course, you can use this. If it was a clear plate, I'd be able to see where I'm going. I really can't see, but it doesn't matter.
Not a clue.
Not a clue at all. So it is a little bit of guesswork, but it doesn't really matter. I think we're getting more on the tape than we are on the card. So let me just...
Well done, Evelyn, getting hold of the Dazzle Pastes. What a purchase that is going to be. You get a monetary saving and you've got even more off by being in the club after all. And you've got what, half an hour? Half an hour to comment the word Friday. And then 5 of you will get 500 loyalty points to your Lisa Horton Crafts account.
Perfect.
Nice, nice, nice.
Perfect. Right, so... yeah, it would make it a lot easier if I could see where I was going. I can't, but we're just going to go with it anyway. And then I think I'm going to add some, let's go with this one as well. Should we go with a different colour? Make sure I've got that the right way up. Let's go with,
that's clinging.
Let's go with
So what colour was that?
Ooh, that was Fool's Gold that I've just gone down with. This is bronze, so you're probably going to not see a great deal of difference, but a little bit, if you know what I mean. So we're keeping it almost the same tone, but yeah. Oh, actually, it's very different, isn't it?
Bosh.
Very different indeed. Right, let's just go there.
I love you doing it blind. This is really fun.
It's quite scary, actually.
I really like it.
It is quite scary because this could just end up anywhere. But there we go. Right, one more.
This could be a scrap bit of something, just working out what you're doing, see what the colour looks like.
Yeah. Let's do the reveal then, because of course when we take the tape away, we're left with that central area that's nice and clean, or should be nice and clean, and you've got your border. You could go in with your inks and again your Dazzle Paste maybe, to pick out some colour there as well.
Now Frisbee's keen to get a shot on too, but you want to keep going and keep instructing.
Okay. Well, do you know, I've not used any of the nice papers I've had, but I could add my poinsettia.
Oh, you got
I'm going to grab some of those.
You've got 3 minutes.
I think. Right, okay. Let's grab some of the paper.
Now, look, over 60% of the shop box has sold out. Here it is for you. This is the Papercraft Society. It should be $27.99. Wowza. It's available elsewhere, but nowhere under £10 by being in the Lisa Horton Club, which is terribly exciting. So in here, stamps, dies, layering stencils, peel-offs, papers galore, and all beautifully packaged in this box. Now, 2/3. 2/3 of stock gone. Congratulations, everybody.
Okay, so I've got my fantastic Lisa Horton and Spellbinders guillotine here. Let me just measure the distance of that strip in the centre. So it's about 5 centimetres. So I'm going to make this one 4.
Okay.
And I'm just going to grab a piece of black card as well, which I will make probably 5. There we go. I love this little guillotine. It's ever so useful.
Class, isn't it?
It's really, really useful. I can cut the length of it off in a second.
Is this a shop trimmer?
It's a trimmer, yeah.
It's a guillotine, but yeah, shop trimmer.
And then...
yeah, I can't spell guillotine. I can't spell chrysanthemum.
You can't spell chrysanthemum?
No, I wouldn't have spelled chrysanthemum. By the way, shop chrysanthemum, you're going to get a whole set of dies for $2.99. 17 dies for $2.99. That is like the happy hour for part 2 of the craft day.
Okay. So now we've got...
oh yeah, what is it? Shop bargain. What did I say?
You said shop.
Shop bargain. Sorry, shop bargain.
Oh, I need to go shopping for more glue and well, not the glue, but the bottles.
Okay.
I need more of those, but they're brilliant, aren't they?
Pop
they
those.
Really are
Right
fantastic.
Pop them.
Yeah.
Pop your top and run away.
Have we got some foam pads here?
Oh, have we got foam pads?
We've got some foam pads.
Of course we have. How many would you like? A load?
2. 2 will do. 2 or 3.
Ooh, going up.
I'm smudging this Dazzle Paste, but that doesn't matter. Thank you.
There you go.
Right, now I did do the shadow to go underneath, but I'm not using it now. Oh, these are nice foam pads.
They are, they?
Yeah.
They're in stock on the show.
Let's just
right, you got like 90 seconds.
90 seconds, is that it?
Are you ready, Pooge? All right.
Ready.
You are. She's standing to attention over there.
Do we go near at the top? Do we go in the centre? Do we go near the bottom? Where are we going, Dan? What should we do? Bottom, Adam said.
Yeah, he likes that.
Okay, I've not stuck this down with glue, but yeah. And then there's room, of course, for a sentiment to go at the top, which we do have plenty of within the box.
Kathryn, love that. Loads of different elements in there. Love it. Could have made that dead simple. Could have made it even more complicated. Is that down there all right? Rightio. Kathryn, thank you ever so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
You know what? If you enjoy what Kathryn does, you can always come to the retreat, right?
Yes. Can't wait.
There you go. Full page in.
4 pages in.
Okay, off. 4 pages in. You can come along and meet Kathryn and the Lisa Horton Crafts team down on the south coast, right near Eastbourne Pier. We'll be there.
We'll be there.
We're in the pier. None of that rhymes really.
No.
On the 28th of November through to Monday, the 1st of December. So 3 nights accommodation, all of your breakfast, your lunch, your snacks, your teas and coffees, and also your dinner, all included. 2 full days of crafting and entertainment galore. Some entertainment provided by us, some entertainment provided by professionals from the hotel. That is a save date. You can't buy your tickets yet. As you heard Lisa talking about working out what's happened. Maybe people who don't want to stay over but live close, or maybe people doing other bits and bobs. So listen, that's going to get sorted out. But the dates are confirmed. The location is confirmed. The entertainment is confirmed, etc., etc. Use this time right now, or of course, just after 3 o'clock to... Let me swap Mike's team.
Yep.
Oh gosh. Oh, yeah.
Like...
Oh, God. To shop, lisahortoncrafts.co.uk right now. A lot of you are commenting in the comments, obviously, to shop that way. Can I quickly remind you of the dies that are on the show? These are also brand new. I'm going to get a couple of samples to quickly show you, because you've got the leafy side of things and you've got the hearts as well. I've just got the hearts. You saw, if you want, you can always rewind and see Lisa going through these and her demonstrations. But nevertheless, just to show you a sample or two. Aren't they really, really lovely? Really unique elements of the fact is, like with the stitches and the mats and layers, etc. You can spy those there. Use these all for your making and selling if you want to. Maybe you're thinking Mother's Day, end of March, and getting hold of those. Or maybe even like this one, the largest cards. This one by Tina. Hey, Tina. How lovely is that? And obviously, all of these hearts within the craft card are cut out. So they can be placed back in, paper piece back in like that one, or just saved for like a shake card or something like that. I'm going to leave you with that one because that is very, very pretty, isn't it? A really lovely, oh, lift it up a bit. Just a note to say that one's by Sue. But these are the dies that caused all the mischief. Both of those together. The leafy butterfly frame, and also then you got your just a heart to say. Half an hour left on the craft day. Thank you all so much for watching. Now, thank you all for watching. More importantly, thank you for shopping. It's you shopping that allows these craft days to happen. So loads of demonstrations after the hour. As long as it's still in stock. I know the box is probably going to be gone. I know the berry's probably going to be gone, etc. But right now, what is it, 2:30? You can shop for everything right now. I know some of the happy hour prices have gone back up. So when I'm saying chrysanthemums, the shop bargain is £2.99. That's £2.99. Shop bargain is £2.99 till 3 o'clock. The bubbles is shop bubbles is £5 until 3 p.m. Away from these two, everything else, the society box, the tacky mat, etc., etc. All of Leonie's embossing, layering stencils, and downloads. Shop after the hour as well, or shop right now. There's lots of art inspiration elements on this show. How ready are you?
Ready,
yeah?
Yes. Shall I step on in?
Do you want to come this way or do you want to go that way?
Yes. Well,
which way? Over here? Come over
shall
here.
we read? Yeah, shall we
Can we look
show
close
them?
at your stencils again if people miss first show?
Yes, dear. Let's.
Please, yes,
So
please,
I'm going to get my finished samples and show you what they do.
Okay.
So for starters, what we have we still got? Yes, we have. We've got the 3 lots of stencils. Now, obviously, there's more than 3 stencils. Each stencil pack has at least 5. Oh, I went and pinched that. Each stencil pack has at least 5 stencils in there. Yeah, we didn't put it back, did we? And that means I went and
who knows where
oh
it is.
Dear,
oh gosh,
never to be seen again. So what you have got, you've got your gorgeous layering stencils. So as we well know, the layering stencils allows us to change color. It allows us to create beautiful images, and they always look professional. And I love that, because every time it's going to look so ridiculously effective. So you're getting all your layers. Now, this one also comes with a solid stencil. It's that solid stencil that I actually pinched for the last demonstration. So it does come with the full stencil as well. So your full stencil basically gives you that, which will give you that.
These are really unique designs, by the way. I've never seen anything like it.
They're so They're really, really useful. I mean, that looks gorgeous.
Yep.
You know, you can mix it up. You can just take one element out.
Right.
There's so many different things you can do. But I mean, look at that. They're beautiful. Dead
Wonderful.
easy to extend as well. So if you do want these longer, oh, thank you. If you do want these to be a bit longer and stretch the design, you can do that. So that's the first one. And you are getting all 3 sets of stencils. So it's a really, really good deal. And then the next one, so that one is that one. So the next, of course we have. The next one is our beautiful retro daisy. I love this. That is such a cool design.
Yeah.
And again, you can use them in so many different ways. So that's where we're aiming. That's where you're going to go. Okay. And to build that up, you've got all your different layers. So again, you get your layers, but you also get a full stencil with this one. And when I say full stencil, I mean the actual full image. You don't get that with all of them.
That like moustaches.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does. Or seagulls.
Yeah.
I can see seagulls.
Eyebrows.
And I can see shells.
Yep.
I can see shells. I know. I see. Really, really cool designs. And I love doing this because it's only when you actually finish it that you see the results.
Yeah.
And it's so effective.
And it's almost like I'm not sure how it's going to come together because well, like where are the seagulls in now? I'm looking at the daisies in now. Oh, hang on a minute. The border's there. Off we go.
Isn't that beautiful? So you're getting that full stencil. So as I said, look at the designs. And as you can see, that's been extended. So you're getting more than just the 6x6 stencil. I mean, just look at that. They look so ridiculously professional.
Yep.
You know, that print, it looks like a shop bought print, but you can still make it grungy. You know, you can, if you want to, just take parts of the stencil. That's actually cleaning the stencil.
Right.
Making a beautiful card out of that. That's just taking parts of the stencil. This one is building, so actually pattern building using the stencil, and I love that. Stencils are tools at the end of the day that you can use again and again and again, and it allows you.
This is the final one, and then we haven't got the actual.
No, I've got it.
You got it.
I've got it.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. And I love this one. I love it. I love how it's got a proper 70s vibe to it. Yeah. Like this. That one. For some reason, I expect like little faces behind every little cube.
Yeah.
You've got, I love this one. That just makes a really good background. So don't think they have to be used as layering. You can use them independently. You can.
Get rid of that one.
I forgot to show you. Oh yeah, I showed you that. I didn't show you that. I need to show you that.
Yeah.
I forgot where my spins
You're doing very well. Yeah, you're doing very well. I wouldn't be able to fathom it.
Tell you, I've been doing this for years.
I'm just being like, oh, very good.
So yeah, it's my system is this. Because now I do the hobby maker, and I showed them this system the other day. The first time I was quite, I was showing off.
You're welcome, guys.
I was like, look what I can
you've been missing out on.
What I can do, I can flip a little bit of card.
Yeah, you're like, whoa.
I know my just one of my only skill sets, and this one is going to give you this design. Again, absolutely beautiful. I just think it's cool. You can obviously lift out one of the elements if you want that to be your main focal point, but just as a background, it's just, stunning. And use different colors. Experiment with your wonderful paste over the top. You can get so many different configurations. Now, they're the stencils. So you have got that bundle to go for, and I know you've got a decent price on your bundles.
All details are on the screen. You can do it through the website, of course, or you can shop Stencil. You might get it a couple of days later. The others you might get at the same time, maybe later. Shop Stencils in your separate order, but to go alongside.
Yes, and this is the first time. Well, it's first time digital downloads have been available on our Lisa's website at all, and it's the first time that we've done digital downloads to go with this collection. Now, our Paula has done these, so you've got beautiful, beautiful frames around them. Now, you can resize them. The lovely thing about a digital download, and I tell you what, the prices are amazing, because when you look at this, you've got 6 beautiful toppers there, and this is all for the same price. You've got 6 toppers there, so 12 toppers already, And then you've got, and I have shown you different ones here, and then you've got loads and loads of sentiments. So it's a really good price. I love the sentiments because you're just cutting them out dead easy. But when you look at these, what?
They're all upside down. It's all right.
Oh.
It's all right. It's all right. Yeah.
You have to guess what it says.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, good luck.
Riddle me this.
Good luck with that. But when you look at these, you know, you can easily ink them up. You can obviously cut them out as are. There's plenty of space around to
That's
cut
so
them out with a
important. It doesn't
die.
matter. It could have been one on each one, but the point is, like, imagine if they're all crammed on one, and you weren't so dab hand of like resizing and how do I group that and stuff. Then
exactly
you can fit your dies. Just print it as is if you want.
Yeah, and I really like that. I like how functional they are. So yeah, they're really, really cool for all your toppers. There's tons you can do with those. So they're your fantastic digital downloads.
And that is shop download because it's not being sent to you. It's been digitally sent to you. If you shop right now, give the internet time to whir around.
Oh,
you'll get
I
them
didn't show you
in a
that.
couple of minutes.
See, it's even better.
Another one, more.
It's even honestly, it's such a good price because all of these, all taken from the artwork, from the Corky Finch artwork, and there's tons you can do with them.
For $5.99.
Bargain.
It is a bargain.
It is a bargain. Because
Absolutely.
then, if you bought Lisa's group, that's right, innit? If you bought Lisa's group, you still get a discount, even though it's a digital download, and no P&P. And you're there, you're crafting with them within seconds.
And you're off.
You're off. Shall we be off?
And speaking
Shall
of which,
we?
let's go this way. Goodbye.
So step to the right.
Oh, no, you weren't there. Oh, God, you know.
What?
I forget who's worked where. Singing
Yes.
that song obviously reminds me of Christopher Biggins.
Why?
Because he's in the music video.
Oh.
He's in the film.
Was
Yeah.
Film?
He's in the film. He's one of the dancers.
Was it?
Yes.
Am I on the right? Christopher Biggins?
Oh, Biggins.
Really?
Yes.
I
Anyway,
never knew he was a dancer.
1,000 years ago when Creating Craft was in Peterborough, Biggins came in.
Oh, we weren't there then.
No, you weren't. No, that's why
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
what do you mean when you're in?
We were banned.
We
Banned.
were probably we banned ourselves.
Never say her channel.
We banned ourselves. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Biggins came in.
We were at
He was so funny. And I did most of the shows with him. We did like a big showcase, me and Biggins for 2 hours.
Wow.
And I was doing like the all singing, all dancing, amazing embossing, embroidery sewing machine.
Yeah.
And I was like, for only 2 nights, like just under £3,000. And he just went, how much? Oh no. Oh no. I'm like, no, Christopher, for what you get for your money, it's incredible value. He's like, I haven't got £3,000, I'm not buying it. I was like, okay. I was like, do you sew? He's like, no. Well, no, you're probably not then. Like,
not the target audience. Why was he there again?
I don't know. Why did they do something with Keith Lemon back in the day? Like, I don't know.
They did some weird things, didn't they?
They did.
We did.
He was lovely. He was really fun.
A Chanda. Who did we have in?
had
We had
Pollard, didn't
Jenny.
you?
We had
Jenny
Jenny.
Clare.
We had Jenny Clare.
Jenny Clare.
And she could, and their painter. See, there was a reason to
Penny
have them
Smith
in.
off of,
We had Penny Smith.
off of the morning TV.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Jenny Clare and Penny Smith. Ours. Our celebrity endorsements made sense, just saying.
Look how that turned out.
Kind of.
Look how it all turned out. Anyway, I'm going to do some crafting
But
because
Biggins
that's
was
easy.
very good.
But I
company.
bet that were really
His
good
stories
fun.
about me and Frank, as in Sinatra.
Oh, that's
his best friend. Who's the
fabulous.
lady he's best
Did
friends
he
with?
just like do that? Did he
Joan
just?
Collins, me and Joan. Told
Wow.
loads of stories about him and Joan
And
Collins.
he just like dropped the names in like that.
He doesn't care at all.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And at the end, when he was like, "Thank you so much, Christopher," eventually he was like, "Oh, shut up! Stop with the sycophanting stuff. You're glad I'm going." We're like, yes, we are. There's a cat in the studio.
Yes, there is. Hello there. Come on, Miley. Come on, Miley.
Go on. Go on.
Oh, I bet that were really good fun. I am taking the mickey, but actually, I bet that were fabulous.
Yay!
Yay! Hello, Miley.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Hello, Miley. This is why we love live.
And he was very excited
Look
because Biggins
at
just got a ring
you.
doorbell and it kept going off. And he was like, "Who's at my house now? Like, what do you want?" Really funny, man.
That was brilliant.
Anyway,
I bet that was.
Still got
Yeah.
the plot, isn't it? We're still on, aren't we?
Cat in the studio. I won't mind. It's not even Prudence.
No, it's just that cat
Just
that
random
there.
cat. Random cat.
What's he called? Marley.
Miley.
Hello, Marley.
Miley's beautiful, aren't you, Miley? Miley's been looking for food, haven't you, Miley?
Yes, you have.
You love this, don't you?
Goodbye.
That's fabulous. Cat in the studio, cat in the studio.
Oh, yes. Let
Cat
me
in the,
get them.
oh, they're here, dear.
Oh, sorry. Let's
Cat in the studio. There's a
Cat
cat
in
in
the
the
stu-
studio.
lay your hair down and chillax. Trudy.
Chillax.
Trudy. My space, my rules, my
Oh,
cat.
darling, what we doing?
Never forget your inner sparkle. Let it
What we
shine.
doing?
Let's go and break some rules. Ridiculous. Keep smiling because crying can ruin your artwork.
Indeed, indeed.
I like that. Deep roots hold strong even in the worst storms.
Yeah, that's from one of my lovely stamps.
No one knows, but really, I'm a unicorn.
Yes, I am.
With friends by my side, I never need be afraid.
Yes,
It's okay to be scared. Do it anyway.
yes,
And are these like individual words at the top here? Tomorrow, heart, sow, plant, discover, dream.
yes.
I'm a round peg in a square hole.
Yes. Sometimes I do very much feel this.
All about
Yes.
the layers.
It's all
Oh,
about
and
the
by the
layers.
way, unlimited amount of times I can print this out, right? I bought the download.
Yes,
So if I want
yes.
to print this out 1 trillion times.
You can use it 1 trillion times. And I do like, obviously, with sentiments, with something like this, I do like when they wrap around. I think they look really, really cool.
Yeah.
And I do on the other ones, because with these being black, if you print them out on colour cardstock, that's, mind you, you'll get the sentiment will be a different colour. But on the open ones, on these, see how we're printing them out on, and I love this. I print them out on my backgrounds, and you don't really know what you're going to get when you print them out on backgrounds, which I love, because some of them have got a bit of ink in, like that one, and it looks really cool. So get your scrappy backgrounds, as long as they're on cardstock that will go through your computer, and print them out just to see what you'll get.
Very fun.
And it looks really, really effective.
Use your trimmer, use your, whatever, but it does say the printable matches Lisa Horton's strip dies.
Yes.
If you don't change the size of them, obviously.
Yeah, and that's because our Paula did it for me. She layered those up. So what I'm doing, right, this first layer. Now this time, last time I did it pretty and all proper. This time I'm not. I'm going to go in and be a bit more adventurous. So I'm doing the edges first of all, okay? And I like this stencil, and this stencil, I've moved my card. This stencil is cracking because it's a really good background. You won't just be using this for this layer. This is because I need to get me I need to wash my mat. But you won't just be using it for this. Experiment, because there's that many different backgrounds that this will work with. So I'm doing that first of all, okay? And I like this. I'm doing it all sort of, it's not perfect. And I love it because look, you've got that really nice sort of faded out bit in the center there. So what I want to do with this, what I really fancy doing was keeping the blue. Well, I'll show you what I'm doing. And because I moved my card, let me just move that back. Now, if you haven't got Lisa's plate mate, please don't worry, because you can. I mean, it's easy enough to layer it. Look, all I'm going to be doing, see, all you do is that and you've layered it. So please don't worry if you haven't got it, okay? But if you have, obviously, it is super, super handy because it sits on beautifully. I do love the tacky mat because my ink pad is going nowhere. That makes me super happy. Marley's been having a lovely time.
Just come in looking for Marley. We were like, he's not in here.
Marley's been having a lovely, lovely time. Marley's famous. Don't worry. I mean, it's all too late. He's already been on telly. Marley's had a lovely time. We love Marley.
I wonder, there's a lot of blank comments coming through, but actually with people commenting with the black cat emoji.
Oh, Marley's famous.
Shop cat. We will deliver him to your door.
Or they might just be, we'll just send some cat's hair.
Some cat hair.
Yeah, we won't do that.
Great price on the stencil bundle. That's from Angela.
Thank you,
Joe
Angela.
says it's gorgeous. Another Angela says this is fabulous. Great idea, Leonie. And Claire Hammer is watching from All Things Pink Frog. Hello, Claire.
Hello, Claire, love.
Oh, by the way.
Yes.
Got like 7 minutes to comment Friday. And we'll do the draw. 5 winners to get 500.
And remember about the YouTube thing, because people have been doing it on the YouTube.
You can't do it on YouTube. You can watch on YouTube. You can say hello on YouTube. We reply to the comments, but you can't shop and win on YouTube. That's on Facebook and Insta. Because Facebook and Insta are part of the same thing. YouTube is a separate software. Hello, question at the back.
Yeah, Lynn's been doing it on YouTube, and now she can't find any YouTube orders because it doesn't work on YouTube.
Oh, Lynn. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the YouTube.
Of course, you can go on lisahortoncrafts.co.uk and see everything there, but I appreciate it. It's quick and you haven't got to leave the feed on Facebook, right? I get it. Shop Dazzle, shop box, shop mat, Shop Stencil for this product. Shop download over there. All separate comments, because then the system will read it.
But it isn't on, sorry, it isn't on YouTube. It
Not
does need to
YouTube.
be Facebook, Insta. If you are watching on the YouTube, just head to Lisa's website, make a list of what you want, a list of what you need, and just head to the website. That's going to be your easiest way.
Yes.
Now, look, I haven't changed colour. And I love this because it's starting to build up. What I really like about doing it this way, because I haven't changed colour, these ones look really faded. And I think that looks really cool. So it just gives it a different kind of look, a different vibe again. I know I probably won't get time, but I did want to do these, just using these as backgrounds, because they do look really, really interesting, just as different backgrounds. And again, I'm just hitting the colour at a certain, because it's the same blue.
Yeah.
Some of
Retro chic, this is what's called. They look like little sunflowers, don't they? With the leaves growing up. But...
It's so cool. And I like it because these designs, when I pick these designs from Khaki Finch, I love them because of that retro look, you know, because it's got such a vibe to it. I just thought they were beautiful. So you'll be able to see that it's gone richer in a minute. And if you just see how I'm just sort of hitting the top of the stencil, so you can get loads of beautiful shading in. You can do so many different techniques. Every time you can create a different look. And I love that. Look how cool that
really
looks.
And listen, what are your favourite colours at home? You could be putting your paste through here after all, let a layer dry and go again. It's completely up to you, using your interference inks, changeable colour ones, whatever you've got at home. The stencils are so useful, but I like this. If you haven't got a million colours, as you're showing here, tranquil waters, right? You don't need a million colours.
That's it, and it's a lovely blue. Is this? So this is the last colour, right? Because then I want to do the paste.
Have you got a favourite colour?
My favourite, all the blues.
All the blues,
but it depends. It depends what mood I'm in. I'm very mood dependent.
I'm very mute.
I'm so not. I'm very mood dependent. Now look, I love that. It's a really, really beautiful blue, and I love the fact that you've got those bits fading out, but then that's really strong in the centre. But then let's take. So I'm going to go back now with this one. Okay, I'm going to take it off here because I want to bring in my beautiful pastes. So I'm going to pop that here like so, and I'm going to bring in there, and then bring in my lovely little pastes.
Okay.
So with the paste, I want to bring in my fantasy. Cheeky bit of fantasy.
Is that a song by Mariah Carey? Fantasy.
Ugh, I don't know.
Oh dear. All right. Ugh. That's almost like she came as a guest once and we didn't like her.
Ugh, Mariah Carey. Oh, that woman. No? She's doing Pride, isn't she? Oh, how to ruin a good pride.
You're not a fan?
Sorry. That's rude, isn't it? Rude. Sorry, Mariah Carey. No. Fantasy Island was Fantasy Island. Was it Bugs Fizz?
Land of Make Believe, I guess.
Yeah, but they did more than one song.
Let me be your fantasy. Yeah, I know they did more than one song.
Oh, you ever dreamed of true love?
Oh, this does ring a bell, actually.
Email in.
Send a stamped address envelope. Send us a postcard.
What on earth is Leonie?
What's Leonie on about?
What is Leonie trying to sing?
I know we're already on air for another 8 minutes.
Fantasy Island.
What are we talking about? Huh?
Tight fit. Oh, we're tight fit.
Someone here has commented shop show.
Shop show.
What do they do that?
That means you want the whole show. Oh, does that mean you want to be reminded next time? Oh, yeah. Shop show. Shop the show. Do you want everything?
On the auto cue words that come up on Facebook.
What does it think I'm singing?
Bugspace. We're singing songs by Bugspace. Bugs Fizz.
Bugs Fizz.
Bugs Fizz.
Now, what I'm doing is, look, going over the top. So, keeping this in situ.
What colour was it again?
Fantasy.
That sort of put us down this rabbit hole.
The rabbit hole of fabulousness.
Oh, like sweet, sweet fantasy.
Oh, yeah, that was curry. That was curry. Email in, what do you prefer? Sweet, sweet fantasy, baby.
I'd play your version of any song.
Or
Yeah, don't do too much Bucks Fizz. Sally Jacks will rock up.
Sally Jack. What? What?
Do you know Sally Jacks on Ideal World?
No.
You do know Sally.
Oh,
Remember?
Sally Jacks. Yeah.
She was in the second generation of Bucks Fizz.
No.
When they came back, Bucks Fizz 2.0, her and
Was
David Van Dam and the lot, she was in it, yeah.
No, I didn't know that. Wow.
She couldn't decide whether she was going to join, and I was like, make your mind up.
Oh, I see what you did there.
No, she could. That's what she did.
Wow. Was that the last one? Was that the
She
last?
took over from Cheryl Baker.
Wow, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Cheryl Baker.
Cheryl Baker was also in Bucks Fizz.
Yes, she was.
Yeah,
I
okay.
remember her. I went to see her. Me and her, we went to chat to him because obviously with Nigel. And
Bucks Fizz.
Nigel, Mr. Nigel May knows all the Bucks Fizz
He
peeps.
does.
Now.
Here we go.
Oh, I missed a bit. But look how beautiful
When
that
this
will
dries,
look
it's
when
gonna be
this
class.
dries.
It's like a glaze almost, right?
It's so nice.
Yeah.
Like going over the top is just so beautiful.
Oh.
Isn't that nice? When it dries, apart from that little bit, but the bit you miss, that is absolutely where you put your gorgeous topper. Now, with the topper, so pop that to one side.
By the way, we're doing the drawing 1 minute.
One minute to
minute.
go. You got
Well, you never know
one
what Rang will be
minute
able
to
to
go.
come say bye or not.
Please, could you pass me the
What do you need?
sentiments? Sentiments. Just the ticket. Let's go for Dream Discover.
It's descended into
Sing along.
madness, hasn't it?
Oh, I think it's nice. Right, pop your paste over the top of
If the
here.
only's free for the retreat, the karaoke night.
I can you can
You
book
know.
me. You can book me.
I know words on the screen, but I want to do my own thing. Okay.
Oh, you can book me if you like. I'll pop this over here because this is cleaning, but obviously I'm cleaning and I'm also going to colour that.
Yep.
So you can, because these are printed, you can colour them in whatever. And the fancy is beautiful because it just gives you that wonderful colour palette over the top, but you still see what's underneath it. And I love it because on the black, look how different it looks. Can you see like the purple coming through?
Yeah, you can, can't you?
So it looks so different on the black. I've printed this out on paper.
By the way, whilst you're cutting
Would be
out,
better on
should we do the
card.
draw, Adam? Don't
Yay!
forget. So the five, well, there was 5 previous winners between 10 and 12. Lots of different demonstrations as well. So if you want to rewind the craft day and watch 10 to 12, again, you can do this, obviously being 1 till 3. But 5 of you winning 500 loyalty points, Lisa Horton Crafts. The winners are
Sheila Murray.
Sheila Murray.
Linda Clark,
Jill Ball.
Jill Ball.
Alex Oldham.
Alex
Oldham.
and Karen Keane.
Karen Keane.
Congratulations, team.
Congratulations.
Reply to Adam. He's going to send you a message on Facebook or whatever. Reply to him, and then he adds it to your account, and you can shop straight away, basically.
That's
Use those
so
500 points.
good.
Or save them for another day, whatever you want.
Now, see, I'm just going to squidge this in here. If I put it on while it's still wet, it means I don't need to glue it down because it's going to stick to the paste. The bit that I missed, that's going to go over the top. And look how cool that looks. Without anything else. I've let that dry, obviously, then put it onto black cardstock. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's so easy. But the paste just work so effectively. And I love going over the top.
Fabric now. These designs are quite fabricy, don't they?
They are.
Yeah.
I mean, you could use them onto fabric.
Mhm.
They would look absolutely beautiful on fabric. They're a really classy design. And there's so many ways of using them. And with something like these, I know I've only got a couple of seconds, haven't I, maybe?
You got 2.5.
2.5. Let's see, with something like these ones, let's have a look at all the different designs that I've printed out. That one. I love.
Adam, after this,
See.
when's Lisa back on? When's the next live?
Lisa is doing a live tonight.
A live tonight?
I don't know if she's still doing that
She's doing
tonight.
it at 6:30 tonight.
Is she though?
Yeah.
You
Is she
sure?
though?
Are you, Lisa?
Are you though, Lisa? Tonight? Are you doing 6:30?
Yes, we'll do that then.
So we're going to put repeat out of this, right?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
we're doing. I did. Yeah, we
So
were
this will
chatting.
go out tonight. So as long as we're still like checking out the stock levels and stuff like that, but that's what's happening.
That's
tonight.
what's happening.
So next live,
tonight. So when's the next live?
He don't know.
No idea.
Lisa, when's your next live then?
Cheryl will be on Monday.
Cheryl will be
Cheryl's on
Monday.
Monday.
Lovely
Yay. Oh, that's good. And let us know, have you enjoyed it? You know, have you enjoyed today?
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed
We've never had
the
a
team?
gang hit down here before together like this.
No.
If it's been worth it, then definitely contact Lisa and the team and say yes. If you hated it, don't tell us.
Don't tell us.
Don't tell us.
But if you love it, tell us.
We
If
don't
you'd
need
like
negativity
more,
here, thank you very much.
but we don't need your negativity.
We don't need that. We don't need your negativity. That could be a stamp.
Yeah, we don't need your negativity. But we do love a little bit of positivity. Now, look, I know you would obviously allow all these to dry. You wouldn't be trying to do what I'm doing and doing everything while it's still wet. But look how beautiful
That's perfect timing into the last minute.
Boom.
How about that? He never missed a count, eh, Pooch?
Never missed a count, apart from when I was in Sainsbury's instead of being on air with Sarah Davis. Awkward turtle.
What happened to her?
I don't know.
All right.
Something to do with dragons.
Something to do with dragons. And when are you back doing something somewhere?
Tomorrow. So I am.
Going to A&E within
I'm
seconds.
on Hobby Maker.
Okay.
I'm on Hobby Maker tomorrow at 1, 5 and 8 with All and Create.
Lovely.
I am then on a Hobby Maker on Sunday. I can't remember the times, but with Stamperia.
Marvellous. Adam, when's Lisa doing something somewhere?
3rd of March on Hobby Maker for the birthday.
3rd of March for Hobby Maker's
Hobby
birthday.
Maker's birthday.
Okay.
What about
coming
you?
up there.
What are you doing? Please?
Well, Craft Store's live tomorrow
Amazing.
from 10 with Zena. I am going to be there though. So really that
sounds exciting.
that's the There's lots of different things going on all
Do
things.
we need to get the team in?
Let's get them in.
We can
Team,
try.
darlings,
Guys,
team.
if you're free,
Come on
you
in,
want to come say
please.
bye?
Come say bye.
Bless them. They're knuckle deep in quavers over there. Just go past. It's no problem.
Come on.
Pop yourself in here, and then we've got.
Come
we'll
on,
spread the mics out.
everybody.
Wiggle your way
Come on.
through. You're all only small.
I'll get
So
clean.
here's one. There's one. Hello, Kathryn.
Here's one.
Finally,
There's one.
Lisa, Danny, Lily.
There's Danny.
Oh, this,
Where's Lily?
Marley.
There's Marley.
Here we go.
Oh.
There you go, Adam. Well done, Danny. Thanks so much for having us. Lisa, thank you for orchestrating. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
You're like, get out of my house. Right now, it's
Especially when I'm just in my knickers.
If you want to know what we're talking about, keep wondering.
Yeah.
Whatever you're thinking, it's probably worse. Anyway, Lisa, thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome.
Oh, thank you.
lisahortoncrafts.co.uk. There's cats, there's people, there's dogs, there's quavers. It's an absolute catastrophe. Here's Danny.
Who's Danny?
Back in the warehouse. Right, kill the feed before we kill our careers, Adam.
Thank you.
Much love.
Bye. Well done, Adam.